The Wild Wild West. Yes.
No, they were like, we're gonna knock out
The Wild
that.
Wild West.
Ooh.
The Wild Wild.
Welcome
What you
to
want?
Chris,
Yes.
what's up, man? What's going on with you?
How much? I'm reading
You
a
like
lot.
that?
I do.
Reading
That's
a
how you
lot.
do podcasting.
That's how you
Whenever
interview
you got
101.
nothing to say, you go, hey, what's going on with you? What time are we at?
I've been staying sober during the week.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh,
It
nice.
sucks.
What? You were in it with me.
Yeah, it's fun to watch him.
Yeah.
He's coming at 4:30. I won't be
Today? Okay. To do what?
Just check out the bathrooms.
Yeah,
That'll be helpful.
we.
This guy.
Yeah,
I'm not
Chris,
blaming you. I'm saying.
I
that-
hate when Chris turns it around.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't actually,
I know. Yeah.
but
I mean, dude, it's just during the week. Fucking Saturday night, I was obliterated. I don't even remember walking downstairs.
yeah, Saturday you had a rough one.
That's not good. Oh, that's the thing.
Well, we just
Yeah.
stayed here and watched fights.
Yeah, we
It was
watched
great.
fights. I was pounding whiskey.
Burke came over, the Burke man. He was
Yeah.
getting rowdy.
Nice.
It was it was fun.
Burke was going
That little girl
nuts.
got to meet all of them. in their
Yeah, she got to see all the
perfect states.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
That's
It's
good.
perfect.
yeah.
It was
fun
O'Connor
as
being
fuck.
an asshole, arguing about nothing.
Oh, that's where that argument came from this week.
Oh
about-
yeah, just
About
hammered.
the fucking.
Just like, why doesn't he punch him in the leg? And then it got to like, I figured this out. They don't know it yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, then he said he didn't get dominated. It was going to
and
be
then
close.
he was like, it was a close fight. It's like he got absolutely dominated. That
Oh yeah.
he got dominated.
I thought he held his own. You saw him eyeing up that knee.
I could tell he was gonna quick ground
The
jab.
key was right there. I saw it from
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
round. I was like, this
Oh,
guy's
dead
leaving his
leg.
knee
Whoa.
wide.
Yeah.
He's down. He's limping.
That's
Oh
what
my God.
he went to protect it. That's why he got kicked in the head.
Whoa, shit.
Dude, I'm telling you, the knee punch.
It's coming.
It's in the future.
Yeah.
You said it could take 10 years at one point.
Yeah.
It could take 10 years,
Could
but
you-
it's coming.
I've seen that. I've
Could
lived
you just
through it.
punch a guy like in a way that just kind of like right in the kneecap?
Yeah, the
Actually,
ACL,
that might be
MCL, all gone.
Yeah, but
If you
they
need-
survived like
Giant
leg kicks.
kicks.
yeah,
with
but
torque
not
that you
if not
can't-
if all their weight is rarely on their front leg.
Well, you're talking about a push kick right to the kneecap. Just a
Yeah,
little.
What?
all the weight's on there. All the weight's on that front leg. You
But
give
it's
a nice,
more so when they're kneeling.
You use
And
the
that's the
legs-
leg. That's the leg that's up
Yeah, yeah,
on one knee. All the weight's on the knee that's on
Yeah.
on a foot.
yeah. Because he's leaning on the guy. He's trying to put. You
He's
know,
leaning against. Yeah. So
I'm
a lot
just
of the weight's
saying.
on the guy that's underneath him.
I'm just saying a quick move.
Quick
Yeah.
jab to the knee.
Yeah. Just look, it's probably going to need to be explored a little bit. You're going to have to get one of those fake
Sports
knees.
science.
You know
Would
what
you,
they do?
like, would you like
Yeah,
the Johnny
you know-
Cage dick punch to the knee?
Yeah, I feel like you know how when they do like a bullet test thing with like JFK, they
Get the
make
jelly?
Like yeah, they get a jelly.
And they get
and
a pig
bones
in there?
Well, you'd have to have one of those and practice punching it.
You ever see that sword,
Sword
show?
show? Yeah.
And they just slice up
You
Yeah.
love
perfect
shitty
pigs.
reality
Yeah,
shows.
I do. I
But
fucking
that
do.
was one that you
one's
were right.
pretty good.
You were right. That and Ink Masters.
Dude,
Glass,
Ink
ink masters,
Kill?
glass blowing, fucking rules.
Yeah, you were right. Those are actually good
Well,
shows.
Ink Masters, is that when people get tattoos and tell the
Yeah.
story of it?
No, they just show like tattoo
Yeah,
artists
Ink
in a
Masters.
competition.
Was there another tattoo show? Was Ink
Yeah, Miami Ink.
Miami Ink. That's what I used to
fucked
watch.
with that one hard too.
Yeah, I saw Miami Ink. for a while.
Pawn Stars.
Pawn Stars, lights out.
Pawn
is the
Stars is
worst
so
show
good.
on
Pawn-
television.
I
Pawn
watched
Stars.
all these.
Hold on, it has gone bad. It
It's
has gone
so
bad
fucking
You saw the
terrible.
early seasons. It's like Game of
early
Thrones.
seasons.
Yeah,
It's like Thrones.
Because it wasn't totally scripted.
Yeah.
It was kind they just let these, and they all have like, they're the ugliest family. They have like fish eyes. The eyes are on the sides of their head like frogs. They're all
Yeah.
inbred.
They are fucked
They are
up dudes.
so ugly. They're so ugly,
Dude.
but they're very successful.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I watched. That's
Pawn
like
Stars are very successful.
that's
man.
first. That's first.
The Pawn
Merce
Stars?
alone brings in
Who do you
six
think you are? The
figures.
Pawn Stars? This guy is successful. When I think success, I think the
I tell you
Pawn
what.
Stars.
I wouldn't trade all the money in the world to look that fucking ugly.
Yeah,
I'd
that's-
rather
those
be
guys
poor.
are
Whew.
brutal dudes.
They are hard
But
to
yeah,
look
but they
at.
have
and
a lot-
cunts, the condescending dickheads
Yeah.
to everybody that comes in.
They
Yeah.
also have a lot of cool stuff, though.
Why not?
They got some cool
So much
shit,
cool
man.
shit.
A lot of cool
It's
shit.
like watching
And good deals.
what's the historical
Terrible
one?
deals.
The
They're always
high-end
fucking
one.
people. It's like, why don't you just pay the guy what he's owed?
Well, they got a
Antique
good deal.
Roadshow.
Antique Roadshow
once.
on steroids. It's great.
The appraisal will be
You
like,
learn a
that's
lot.
like
Yeah, it's
$5,000. He's like, I'll give you.
Storage Wars was nice.
Storage Wars was cool.
That was. I was always curious what was in those.
I got
bands.
out of that a little bit. I didn't like the characters.
Yeah,
I didn't
Dude,
really-
I told
man,
you.
that was one of my first jokes. I haven't heard that fucking show in
What?
forever. I was like, wouldn't it be nice if they combined TV shows? This is the level we're talking. This is like
Yeah.
one of my first jokes. I was like, what if they combined hoarders and storage wars. They'd be like, and the bidding's opening, we're keeping all of it.
That's actually good.
That's a good joke.
That is a good joke.
And then the second part of the joke was I'd also like them to combine Shark Week and Jersey Shore. Not so that those Italians got eaten by sharks, but so I could see some sharks having a good time in a house.
Dude, that's hilarious.
Really good joke.
What the fuck?
These are great tweets.
I fell off, dude.
These are great
I
tweets.
fell off.
You fell off.
That's the
I was
funniest
there for
shit.
Comedy Zone was like, holy shit.
That's the
They're like, this
funniest.
guy's next. This is it. I went to an Amish wedding this weekend. It was all right, except I was the only one there who could do the electric slide. They're like, holy shit, where's he coming up with this shit?
Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
That was what it was all about.
1-2 punch.
I mean, that was Nate. That
That's
was
3
the-
banter breaks right there, dude.
Pointing at the audience.
I gotta dry my
yeah,
face.
motherfucker. I gotta stop talking about Nate. There's too many highlights this morning.
I mean, that's
I
what
watched.
happens.
That's how I spent the day. Hit the gymnasium and then I watched Nate Diaz highlights
Yeah.
until right now.
Well, it's starting to affect our
As a
friendship.
podcast,
I can
you bear
watch UFC every
responsibility.
time we go
You
up
gotta
the
watch
day.
UFC.
You bear responsibility for what you're going to watch before you podcast.
Yeah.
I'll watch stuff like Tony Fauci said what, and I'm like, I'm not watching that before I do a
Yeah,
podcast
yeah.
because I'll be
Yeah,
like,
but then
that'll
it-
just get stuck in my head, and I'll be like,
Yeah, but
It's
that's
good. You got a
though.
2-hour car ride. You can decompress.
I
and,
listened to the book, I listened to the audiobook
Oh,
all over,
nice.
and then I
I
fell
watched-
into some Eric Fromm.
I liked.
Wait,
I
who's that?
forgot to
It's
include
a
this.
psychoanalyst from like the 50s. Sick.
What was he saying?
He was just going up against the fact he was basically on TV in 1958 being like, we're sliding into a dangerous period where men are becoming machines and everyone's going to be super depressed in the future, and the guy's like, nah. What are you, a communist? The guy actually he listened to he listened pretty fairly.
Yeah.
He brought up socialism. He went, whoa, what the hell? And he spazzed. It was sick. But I only
Yeah.
listened, I made sure to listen to like 10%, so I was more ISIS.
Okay.
ISIS is nice.
ISIS is good
ISIS
talk,
is
dude.
so good, and
So
the writing's incredible.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It's all he doesn't cheese it up. A lot of times they'll cheese it real hard with like unnecessary like poetics and stuff. The writer's very straightforward.
How
got,
fucking
like, a
scary is that
Hemingway
prison in
kind
the
of
first
thing
Dude,
dude? So in Jordan, I think it's called Al Jaffer. Is that what it's
sounds
called?
about right.
There's this. It's like
Jafar.
it's fucking it's Bane. It's that prison.
Yeah.
They had an old prison in Jordan where in the desert that was just
Fuck.
hell,
Yeah.
and they closed it down. And they were like, "This is." Even Jordan was like, "All right,
Oh
we
my
gotta
God.
shut this thing down." Then they reopened it for Zarqawi and his boys because they were so like they would infect everybody with becoming Islamists in their prisons. So they're like, "We gotta get these dudes
Brainworms.
isolated, put them in this old prison that's just in the desert." And they were like super disciplined in there and shit. But Zarqawi and them would always be like, "We're gonna get out."
Yeah.
Like they would tell like the guards and shit. They were like, "We're gonna get out."
And when we do,
Dude, they had to limit how long guards could be with them because they would convert.
holy-
No.
You could only
Yeah.
be in there for 90 minutes. You had to get the
They're
fuck
so
out because they were
powerful.
so good at
Oh
converting
my
you.
god!
It's all they're
Holy
super
shit.
villains.
Imagine them in that dating
It's like the
danger.
Sandman.
But then they get out. and there's a
You
drone
can't fall asleep
operator.
in front of
Yeah,
him. It gets
yeah,
in your
true.
dreams.
All the talk in
Yeah.
the world, dude. All the superpowers in the world can't protect you from just a Air Force reservist in a trailer in Nevada going.
A well-placed satellite.
Yeah, just
Dude, how fucking good must it have felt to get out of there?
prison? Dude, he went
With
back
your
the very next
boys
day.
climbing
He went-
out of that hole?
He got out. Well, he got out. I think one or two other people, but he kept going. But the next day, he showed back up and was taking care of all of his bros.
yeah, he helped
He
the
showed
bros.
back up.
Really?
Then he went out to I think Afghanistan to
Honey Farmer.
Bora Bora. That was the
Yeah.
cave.
Is that what it was?
That was the cave.
That was Bora
Yes,
Bora. That's
yes.
what it was.
Bora
yeah,
Bora was Bin Laden's cave, and Bin Laden was like,
Yo, chill,
"Get
dude.
this dude the fuck out of here. This guy's a little extreme." This was after 9/11. He was like, "Yo,
Yeah, for real. He was like, he would write Bin Laden like impassioned letters. He'd be like, hey, I'm
I
here.
like
This
drew
is-
like
this is-
horses and shit."
The dots in the eyes are hearts.
Dude, he would write letters to him like, my supreme, blah, blah, blah. I follow you. I follow everything about you. Shit like that. And then it was
Bin
like,
Laden would get him and be like, "This guy's a fucking fan."
he probably did laugh. Zarqawi
The
used
fans
It
are
was
fucking
Reddit comments.
monsters.
dude.
These
She
fans
was
are
like,
fucking
"The
nuts.
psychos
You read these
DMing me."
comments?
Shoot like a
Dude,
YouTube
the
video.
dude Zarqawi grew up in Jordan, like a shitty area of Jordan. And when he was younger, the only park in their town was a graveyard. and he used to like walk around in this graveyard and sell drugs and rape men.
Yeah, he would rape
He
guards.
would rape dudes.
He would rape the guards. Like, dude,
He was
wild.
raping as a teenager. He was raping, and he
Just
loved his
kicking
mom and
around
his
town
sister.
because he was bored. He was
He
like,
was
might as well
selling
rape
drugs,
a
getting
dude.
drunk, and he would see one of the people he had beef with, and he'd rape them in a cemetery.
And then he converted.
That was his
Oh.
childhood.
And then he converted. He like cut his tattoos out of his
Yeah.
skin because that's a
Because
can't have tattoos.
he's embarrassed about
Excuse
his
me.
rules.
Well, he got droned.
Holy shit!
Yeah, dude, he was pretty.
Obama
Obama droned him, didn't he?
might have been 07. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be
would have been
Obama.
around Obama. No, wait.
Obama's
He was
08.
10. Oh, 08, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow. What?
that must have been nice, like being like a hopeful for the presidency in like 08, and all of a sudden he gets bombed a year before, and you're like, oh,
Yes.
thankful.
Bro.
Later, brother.
See you, man.
See you, Holmes.
Hey, get in here, guard dog.
Yeah, get in, guard.
So
You're an Islamist.
Yeah.
This is what I was trying to say. It's not that interesting of a point, but you know how, like I was like when they droned someone, it's like there was a part of me that was like that guy deserved to get like fucked up before he died.
Yeah.
But then there's also that point, like in that. Remember when I was like crying about that dude who was in the Japanese prison camp and got out?
Yeah.
He said when the Russians liberated them, these guards that tortured him for 4 years, he fucking hated them. He wanted to kill them so bad. When the Soviets pulled up, they didn't say a word. They just grabbed the guards, put them against the wall, and kept it moving. And there was a part of him that was like, nice. Like they were just like no questions.
Yeah.
They weren't here to
yeah.
listen to them. They weren't. There was no humanity. They were just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, boom.
Right.
see you, you're
Just
trash.
cleaning it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, that is fucking. That's actually pretty sick.
Yeah, true.
You know, because to torture someone, you got to hate them. To just fucking see you.
Goodbye.
It's like holy shit.
And you're free with that.
yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
That's gotta like thank fucking God. Fuck these guys so
the
much.
Ruskies.
Dude, imagine that happening that quick.
Just a guy grabbing you and like
Yeah,
pulling
yeah.
you to a wall and be like, wait. I was just a guard. I was wow.
And the
Holy
Ruskies
fuck.
were the ones who liberated him from Japan.
That his camp, because in that one I think he was in the north in Manchuria.
I can't believe Bin Laden fought off the Ruskies. Oh, I guess we helped him big
Yeah.
time. Forgot about that one.
Yeah, the Mujahideen.
The Mujahideen
Yeah,
brothers.
You like the
he was
Mujahideen?
Ukraine in the
Yes, I
80s.
Mujahideen was pretty
Who
tight.
was? Oh yeah, for real.
What's that? He
He was
was
Ukraine
Ukraine.
in the
Yeah,
80s.
let's see what happens. Let's keep arming people.
True.
You got it.
Afghanistan, dude. Afghanistan was hostile. I didn't know Afghanistan. Like you would like, escape Iraq if you wanted to be extreme. Like I need to go to Afghanistan.
Yeah,
Afghanistan.
Yeah, that was,
unconquerable land. Bro.
Settle in.
was it really? Is
They
it
got
really?
they got the British,
The
the
mountain
Soviets.
ranges.
They got us.
Is Bora Bora in Afghanistan or is
I
it?
think it was
Pakistan.
Pakistan. I could
It's
be
on the
wrong.
border.
Yeah.
It's in
It's
one
on the
of
border.
Yeah.
These are fun fucking jokes. The Mujahideen love these.
I did a nice one-liner I thought on the toilet the other day about it was like I'm never gonna be able to use this, but I was like, man,
Fuck it.
if like
Set
a
it
female
up.
surfer got sexually assaulted, they could start a movement called Me Tubular. And I was like, how would that ever come
I
up
mean,
in
write that
conversation?
down, dude.
Me Tubular.
Tubular. I bet you could find on Twitter a female server
Really-
that
really
did.
underlines
Actually, don't
the
please.
serious-
Never
Yeah,
mind.
I
Never
would-
mind.
yeah, I would
Never
do
mind.
that.
Never mind. Please
That's
do
why in my
not.
head, like that'd be funny if I could use that in a conversation. I was like, oh wait, that would involve a female surfer being sexually assaulted. I was like,
Well,
yeah,
you just
huh.
gotta bide your time and just come on.
I knew this day would come.
Yes.
This is we're starting Me Tubular. Let's go full serious. This is why we need the Me Tubular movement.
Yeah. To be, big billboards with it
Me
at
Tubular.
the surf
It'd
shows.
be
Gnarly.
funny because people would be like,
Surfing really crashed as like a cool thing.
I truly never thought it was cool.
It was cool there for a little bit.
I just absolutely never.
it's always been on the periphery. I always admired it from a distance.
It
but I
was
never-
cool in Sydney.
That was cool as
Just
fuck.
Bondi Beach, just going down there and seeing all these like surf like
40
houses
fucking dudes. Dude. Like,
where
yeah,
just dudes just that's their life.
yeah, there's like
Like,
gangs,
it's a
right?
sick
They like
fucking
beat the
life,
fuck
yeah.
out of people who take their waves.
Yeah, it's
Really?
pretty cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was like that.
yeah, they're like very territorial. They like yeah,
I can see that. Yeah, I mean, they
My-
dedicate
my
their
I mean,
life.
they're
brother-
losers.
yeah.
Yeah.
So obviously they're going to be territorial and fight.
It's just it's
how that works.
skateboarders on the water.
That's
What's
a tight
that?
way to hold it down.
Skateboarders on the water.
Yeah.
Because I know people like to do pretty well who also surf. You're funny, like, what do you do? That's for fucking losers. What are you doing? Man?
Yeah, it's
Why are you
loser
surfing?
shit.
It's fucking
I have a
loser.
surfboard on my wall.
A guy I'm talking to, nice. A guy
Thanks.
I'm talking to, a guy, he's an industry guy. He's out in California and he's like, I'm hitting some waves this weekend. He's like, you ever hit the waves? I'm like, no.
With what?
Like, dude, I don't think I could stand on like
You should mean-
physically. I can't stand on a surfboard.
Dude, you'd be surprised, man. You get a longboard, it was infinitely easier than I thought it would
Yeah,
be.
you
Really?
should get a big
Dude,
fat
I did a
paddle
fucking
board.
I did a
and
headstand on one.
You should steal people's waves.
I did a
I'm
headstand
gonna
or a
boogie.
handstand.
I'm gonna boogie.
No, the
Although
paddle,
in the water,
the
I am a
paddleboard you
threat.
can catch waves super early, so you can just fuck with the shortboard.
You've seen me in the
dudes.
water, dude. If somebody's
You're
tried to fight me, just
That's what I'm
under
saying.
the surf,
Bro,
just holy shit.
You could, I'm telling you, I would bet you
Where is he? I look like Godzilla in the movie.
$500. You,
It's
you
like
could
that
stand
big
up on a
wave
you
on-
could stand up
yeah.
on a longboard, no
The
problem.
surfers get popped in the face. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, remember that video of that hippo chasing that boat?
Yes. Yeah.
That fucking
Oh
rule.
yeah. Hippos. You ever see
They're
hippos?
territorial in the water, yeah.
They are. They're idiots. They're very fast. Hippos fucking rule. Hippos are better than horses.
Easily.
Dude.
I mean, don't get me started.
Oh, that was
Hippo-
crazy. That was
This
crazy.
hippo just buzzed
You
the
like the
tower.
nose,
He
man.
didn't even like fully jump on the boat, although he demonstrated he easily could have.
Yeah.
He just like you just saw like the like he was underwater swimming at the boat, and the river or whatever he's in is basically just getting like sucked down to
Yeah.
him. You
It's
know, where
so
there's
scary.
that
He
like
hops up, goes under, hops up close, and his head's the size of that fucking TV. And he's in the boat's like, oh.
Do they really only have two giant teeth that clomp down on you?
I mean, they have teeth in there also.
I've
but-
only ever seen their two
yeah, they
giant
got those
ones.
big too.
Two big pillars.
they got
Yeah.
like I think they got 4 big molars in the back.
That's all they.
Also,
that's all
they're
hippo
muscle.
yeah.
That's muscle.
Big
Those things are fucking cahoons.
the biggest kahuna.
That's the ultimate cahoon, and it fucks everything up. Those things dominate.
How come there's no footage of a hippo killing anyone?
There's
I bet
there
gotta be
is.
footage of that,
Is there?
dude. They're
Yeah.
actually pretty. Hippo attacks are pretty common from.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what
At
I
least the stuff
thought. But
I've seen.
I don't know. I figured one would cross my desk.
I think they're number one. I think they're number one in the rankings.
of
in
killers.
killing-
Yeah, I think they
people.
fuck people
Yeah,
up.
because
Yeah.
you don't see
Everyone
them
always
as-
is gay, and it's like it's actually mosquitoes. It's like, all right,
Ugh.
shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
That is
kill
bullshit.
500 a year.
It's pretty good.
that is pretty good. Do they like hunt them down
It
after
destroys sharks. Crocodiles are probably like 20.
they? Yeah,
Crocs aren't
500
doing
people.
shit.
Crocs are scary though. People keep their distance. I
Yeah.
feel like people don't respect the hippo.
No, it looks like a fun guy.
True.
And they're funny. They chase after you with those little legs.
They put them in kids' cartoons all the time. It's like funny, like fun things to hang out with. I'm always watching that. Like, dude, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Like Dora the Explorer constantly courts death, hopping over hippos across a river, and I'm
Hanging
always
out
like,
with hippos.
Dora, get off those hippos! They're territorial over water.
That would be.
Like surfers.
Just have her get mauled by a fucking hippo.
Yeah, that's the season finale.
It should be. Teach them a lesson.
Just gets chomped.
Go, dog. What are you searching for, bud?
I
Hippo
searched
stuff?
crocodilians. Well, it says crocodilians kill 1,000, but I think
No,
that's...
I disagree.
What's it?
I totally disagree.
This is a hot
I'm
button
doing the
issue.
research.
But what are we talking? Indonesia? They're down there too. That doesn't count.
Well, crocodilians is what they say.
What's a
So I don't know.
crocodilian?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe it's the larger family of crocodile-like
I
reptiles.
thought you had some cool new slang calling them crocodilians.
Wow, crocodiles are
Crocodilians.
up there at 1,000. I'm a fucking idiot.
No, dude,
Is a
no.
caiman? Is
1K.
a caiman a crocodilian?
I think so.
That's a
Maybe
weed
that
guy, though.
includes alligators too.
But
Maybe.
in our, we're killing around 1.3 million crocodiles every year. So
Decent.
we got them. We're fucking them up.
Hey, for shoes.
It's a good ratio.
Yeah,
For
we're fucking
shoes
them
and
up.
fashion.
Damn, 1.3 million a year.
Yeah, there was a guy. I remember this
Damn.
story. This guy, his last words. They were like, "Don't." He was drunk in Texas over this like lagoon, and they were like, "Don't go in there. It's filled with alligators." And his last words before jumping in were "fuck alligators." And they got fucking launched.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then a guy killed the alligator. You remember that one?
No.
A guy's. It might have been the same story. A guy got eaten by an alligator. His buddy came back and hunted, went and sat in the fucking pond until he
Fuck.
found it and shot it in the head. And he got like kind of in trouble. They're like, "You can't do that." And it was like, dude, let him go. That's a
Yeah,
loyal
dude, his
man.
revenge is
Dude,
born.
there's a guy it's a YouTube channel called Deer Meat for Dinner, and he's this guy. He hunts all the time and fishes, but he always is like hunting and fishing with like another group of guys that are like experts in
Yeah,
whatever they're doing.
like-minded individuals.
Yeah, but he's such an idiot. They always hate him. Like he always tries to do like a wrap up for the video, like with the guys, and they're all in the background, like they're rolling their eyes at him.
It's like
Dude,
the most antisocial bunch of dudes you can get. Dudes that
Yeah.
lay in the woods at 4:30 trying to shoot deer
Yeah.
Yeah.
are not with the gay stuff, dude.
But dude, he did this one where he was killing iguanas in Florida.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
perfectly
yeah.
legal.
That's good stuff.
And
Yeah.
he was good. He was sharpshooting them, and
Nice.
huge iguanas up in branches. He was sniping them.
Oh my god. I heard you can make a couple bucks taking out iguanas down
Yeah,
Florida
they're
way.
scourge.
There's
They're
too
problem.
many, right?
What?
They're a problem down there.
Right?
Yeah, but they're fucking huge. They
Yeah.
get like
Yeah, those
big.
iguanas,
The
man.
dinos.
That's why you take them out of the tank, dude. They grow to their environment.
Is that right?
Yeah, if you give your iguana a bigger tank, dude, you get big time growth.
Isn't that pythons?
I think iguanas too. Pythons maybe too. I don't know
Wow.
about that,
Reptiles
but
in general.
I remember that. I
Come
remember
on.
talking to one of my boys, if I remember correctly, him being like, "Dude, if we get a bigger
Was
tank,
this
my
during a drug
iguana's gonna
deal?
get so big." No,
It sounds like a drug deal talk.
It does.
I'm like, yo, you want some weed, dude? Look at my iguana.
Look at my iguana.
Peep this thing.
No, this is my bro had an iguana, and he was like, "Yeah, if we get a bigger tank, this thing will get like twice." as
One of
big."
me and Beezer's favorite jokes is Dorian's snake killing him. Makes me very happy. If Dorian died from his snake, his tank.
Brian?
B, could you help?
Dorian's out.
What?
Dorian don't live there anymore.
No, Dorian's out.
Who lives there
My
now?
dream's not
Nobody.
complete. What's his name? It's definitely in the
Well,
basement.
Mashuli.
Shuldog's
but
definitely in there.
Dorian lives with his bae now.
Really?
Yeah, Dorian
Yes.
is a major come up.
And they have a cat.
Yeah, you got,
Yeah.
Dorian hit me with a plan years ago, dude. He was going to get the job. He had a full 5-year plan laid
Yeah.
out years
True.
ago. Hit me with it.
But he's not allowed to order that fucking pipe. He's Belizean.
True.
Yeah, he's from Belize.
If I would
Is
tackle
he?
him if I saw him
Yeah,
with
he's
this.
the only I didn't even know it existed before I met Dorian.
Where is
Belize.
Belize? Is that in the Mediterranean somewhere?
No.
I think it's in
Central
South
America.
America.
What's the one?
South
Ibiza.
America.
Is that in the Mediterranean?
Oh, that's
Ibiza, you're thinking.
Ibiza, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
It's a Spanish
Spain,
island.
right?
Isn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah. I took a pill there once.
to show Avicii you were cool.
What?
To show Avicii you were
What the hell
cool.
are you talking about, Sean?
That's the song.
what the fuck?
Guard dog. We haven't had you on the mic in a little bit. What's you?
I know, I
Yeah, we
kinda-
did. We had him on a week ago and we berated him for like an hour.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah,
that was
behind the
Oh, that was
scenes.
behind the
4
scenes.
weeks
You didn't
ago.
have him like that time. Fuck,
I
that
did.
was a month
I
ago.
did have a mic. I didn't say
Yeah.
much, but I had
So
a
how's
mic.
it going?
Everything's good.
Yeah,
I got my ear flushed the other day. That was good.
What?
that's fucking cool.
Yeah, do you ever do that?
No.
It is almost
What do
an
you mean you got
orgasmic
flushed?
feeling.
Really?
I went to the doctor and they were like, your ear's clogged, so use these over-the-counter drops, and the wax will come out on its own.
Ew.
And then it just puffed up the wax more, so I couldn't hear out of this ear.
Oh my god.
So then I
dude.
went to the urgent care and they took like a squirt bottle, like a Windex bottle
Yeah.
with like a tip on it, and put like peroxide and water in it and just squirted the shit out of my ear, and like nuggets were coming out of my ear.
Yeah, my
That's disgusting.
My high school
I know.
geometry teacher had that done. He was like telling us the same thing. He was like, oh, he was a drummer, so he's like, I got wax in my ears and they got it all. He couldn't hear
It was
anything.
from drumming.
Me neither.
Yeah, it's
Built
from
up.
drumming.
That's from all the audio and tech work you do.
Yeah,
True.
from all I'm a
It's from
cyborg.
blasting music down in the basement.
Yeah, in the studio, in the lab, cooking up podcasts.
I
film
never clean my ears, man. I'm
Did I
like,
The
film it?
nuggets popping out?
No, but
No,
so,
it's
well,
not all content stuff, Island. Sometimes you live your life.
well, that,
I just
that-
like watching those videos.
That's what the
Lance
lady.
in a boil pulling fucking
Oh,
nuggets
I
out of
hate those
people's
videos.
ears.
That's what the lady at the
This is the
doctor
worst
Bot
videos.
said.
flies.
She
Carving
said they
bot
should
That's
flies
the
on
most
some of
disgusting shit on
I hate
earth.
that.
I know.
Flies. What's that?
You
Bot
never
fl-
saw those?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, it's larvae. They in your skin.
Yeah.
They, with pliers, pull out like fucking bugs out of
Ew.
your skin. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, like
How
the
do you get that?
mosquito lays eggs.
live in a
you,
fucking
and it
shithole
eats
country.
Your flesh. Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
You gotta be in the jungle.
You gotta live in hell. Dogs get it. That's the like animals and shit.
Yeah.
They pull them out.
you think Trump definitely said
Nasty.
shithole country?
Absolutely.
It sounds like shithole. It sounds like
Yeah.
something he definitely did say.
And everybody had to be like, "Oh, I can't believe he said that about Haiti." Meanwhile,
Yeah.
every single person will be like, "Haiti's a shithole." You know, as to why, that's something you need
Yeah.
to respect.
Yeah, I mean, it's also
Climate
like that's
condition.
a mean thing to say. It's like go live there for 2 years.
Yeah. Why don't you go? Helps.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
yeah, it is true. That's some
Never
motherfucking
been to
bullshit.
Haiti.
Chris,
Dude,
you were
no.
very pro the war on Ukraine with Russia and Ukraine. Right?
Yeah, I like that.
You've been asking for a war with Russia for probably close to a decade now.
Asking for it?
You've been pretty actively like that's an act. The way they tampered with our elections was an act of war.
Gardini, you needed more to talk about.
He's your Ukraine. He's your buffer zone. Now
True.
I'm taking him. I am. We
I'm
are
trying to
NATO.
supply him with weapons.
We are NATO.
What's
He's
going on with
us.
this year thing?
That was a good story.
What, the ear thing?
Yeah, it was a good story.
It's definitely.
Dude, I got
Thanks, guys.
fucking digestively humbled.
Huh?
Yeah,
My
tell
stomach,
me here,
dude.
Do you have Groot?
I was telling Shane when I came in, I had my wife Brittany made me like she was trying to make a latte, but she's like, I can make espresso. We have like a Keurig type thing. She made espresso somehow with like a home coffee maker. And I was like feeling the grain of like the coffee beans when I was sipping. I was like, this thing
Oh,
was,
yeah, I
it
hate
was
that.
like, it was strong. So I had that. I have leftover sausage, some crazy coffee, and then I didn't eat all day. Then for lunch, had halal chicken with like a whole carton of hummus I just dumped on it. Ate the
Nice.
whole thing.
You got the bug down in Australia for the halal
Dude.
fucking
Oh,
platter.
the bug's been there,
That's
but that,
so nice.
that just united it, or that
Yeah.
just fucking ignited it.
They're
Dude,
good
then,
halal down there.
Kebab.
they were
Kebab.
delicious.
You got to go to the
dude.
kebab.
I was
Kebabs.
so full and sick, and then Brittany made spaghetti, and I just was like, she put a bowl out on the table. I
His
sweat,
mom's spaghetti.
I sweat and laughed it up like a dog, dude. I was like, just mindlessly on top of
Yeah.
a bellyache, piled a bowl of spaghetti. I could just like, no, thank you, but I was like, lapped it up. Woke up that night, like I thought I had a burp, and I had just food in my. It wasn't even like burp. It wasn't even like bile
Yeah.
or whatever. I had like as like swallowed food came back up in my throat. I was like, and like try to burp and like.
Yeah, it was like a dog puke.
Yeah.
It was, dude. It was just big puffed kibble. Dude, I just like woke up.
It's like, fuck, he's gonna throw up. Then they throw up like just.
Yeah, literally. That's exactly what it was, dude. And it was just like laid there with a bellyache, burped a million times, and I woke up in the morning. I was just like, I didn't eat all day. The next day I didn't eat anything besides a little bit of fruit, and then I had some dinner, which is that's fasting for me. And then now I'm on meat and veggies at least twice a day.
Yeah,
My
dude.
stomach is still fucked from. I don't know. Maybe it was a stomach bug or something. I was
Yeah,
like,
probably.
I got
Probably.
fucked up. I mean, I did eat like the biggest dickhead ever for a day.
Dude, I tried to do the like Chipotle mile challenge once, where you eat 2 burritos and then run a mile.
What? Who made that challenge up?
Yeah.
Why are you doing all this gay shit?
Why'd you do that? My buddy wanted to do it, and I'll never forget the feeling. I like halfway through the second burrito, I literally shit a log out of my mouth. Like it was there was no, it wasn't like there was no, it was a solid like contiguous thing. Just like that.
Holy fuck,
It
dude.
was disgusting.
Did you run a mile?
And it was moving through. Yeah,
What?
it was
fast?
horrible. Oh, like 12 minutes or something. I was supposed
That's
to.
not bad.
supposed to
Pretty
do
good.
it. Supposed to do it.
It's no 10,
Supposed to do it in
23.
under 7.
What?
Who made
Yeah.
this? I couldn't eat 2 Chipotle burritos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
me
I
neither.
couldn't. I
Yeah, me
puked
neither.
it up.
It's like the movie Luca. They have that thing we have to eat the spaghetti and then go like do on a bicycle race. Did you ever see Luca?
Is it not a kids movie?
Yeah, it's about. But it's about.
That's where he gets out of the water, right?
Yeah, it was about the first movie where people thought that it was about 2 gay guys. It was about 2 Italian boys who were also like fucking like
Gay.
mermaids
They
or
were
some
sweet.
shit, sea creatures.
They were sweet boys.
And everyone Googled because I was like, these guys. And it's like the first thing is like, is Luca a gay movie? And everyone's like, no, it's not gay. These boys are just friends. Italian filmmaker. Everyone thought they were gay.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
cotton boys are not the gays.
Well, they like would throw water on them and they turn into like
Yeah, they
rainbows
turned
or
into
something.
monsters.
wouldn't
But they had to do a race.
Oh.
They had to eat a big bowl of spaghetti, then ride a bike down the hill. That's what it sounded like to me.
it? Yeah.
And it's funny that people thought that it was a gay movie.
Did
People
they puke?
genuinely was like, these guys are too gay.
Sounds gay. They were mermaids.
yeah.
Mermaids who
Mermaid.
like lived like
Yeah.
one left its home, the other they like lived with each other, and like we don't need anybody else. We'll just be together forever. They like rode a Vespa all the time
That's how it
together.
happens.
It's kind of an indictment on Italian culture.
Yeah.
They,
Yeah,
they
I
got a
like
glimpse
that.
into it on like an animated form, and they're like, "Are these just gay guys like, riding a Vespa together?" I'm like, "Hey,
Making me
Yeah, it made me
spaghetti at
chuckle.
some point.
Yeah, they keep trying to be inclusive with these like Pixar and Disney movies, and it ends up just being a racist caricature. They're like, let's make one about Mexicans. It's like, all right, Day of the Dead,
Yeah.
fucking,
Yeah.
like, just fucking sombreros and shit.
Yeah,
they got in
isn't
trouble.
Moana,
with,
like
they got in
talk to
trouble
a
with Moana.
volcano.
They got in trouble with Moana. There's people being like, "This is ridiculous."
For
Yeah.
stereotypes against
Well,
Pacific
the
Islanders.
funny way though, they were like, a woman could never be chieftain of a village there. That's something they got wrong, and I was like, hell yeah,
Nice.
Yeah, I agree
I'm
with
outraged.
that.
I said
Yeah.
the same thing to my wife.
I mean, I
Yeah,
say that everything I watch. I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck that. I mean, Game of Thrones is just a fucking black guy.
That is
Yeah,
the worst
I'm
show.
crazy
That
mad
show
about
is that
Who is the black
episode
guy?
They
is
just
so
put a black
bad.
guy with
Yeah.
blonde. Everybody's a blonde haired
who's
Targaryen, like Daenerys, you know, and from the
Yeah.
dragon lady. So it's all like pale white guys that they look like
Yeah,
Legolas.
yeah.
Everyone's Legolas, and there's a black dude with fucking blonde dreads.
What did he play? Who did he play?
one of the
One of the bros.
Targaryens.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was enough that I was like, great. I can't have anything. I'm getting better at that.
That's so
At some
fucking
point, I'm
funny.
conditioned enough where it's like, all right, whatever. Like that show Midnight Mass I was watching.
Yeah.
There's a show that's it's about a tiny fishing island, and it's the most diverse
Really?
possible. There's a black girl in a wheelchair.
Well, but the only thing
It's
that
like,
on an
that's pretty
island?
funny. On an island.
Doesn't it take place like in the past or no?
I mean, I don't think.
The only thing
Unless
that
that's a
gets me
reveal.
like that is when there's
I haven't seen it.
if you're watching a movie and there's like the second Doctor Strange, he goes to a wedding and shows up and like there's just two pews and it just so happens to be like an Asian guy, an Indian guy, a black dude, a gay guy, and a white chick, and it's like, dudes, could you guys fucking at least like that's just ridiculous.
I left out that the Muslims or the sheriff's a Muslim and the doctor's a short-haired lesbian lady. It's just
That's good.
And she's on a date with a black lesbian in the show.
Yeah,
It's
you're like,
just-
what's that EMT driver doing as a doctor?
And then they show like fishermen and drunk guys, and they're all
The hospice
shitty-looking
nurse.
white dudes. And I'm like,
Do you think they do that after, or do you think that starts with the writer who's just like the only way someone's gonna read this fucking thing is
no, I'm certain it's casting, and whoever's making the show is like, we like the script. Here's some notes.
Yeah.
We need to include.
Yeah.
Why isn't the girl in the wheelchair? Let's make her black.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I mean, now you put me in a position that I can't say no.
Yeah,
I'd
true.
be like, this is a white script.
Yeah.
Or just be like, why? Yeah, you can't.
True. Yeah, but when you hit them with the why, they're like, why not?
Yeah, exactly.
You're like,
Well, she has to hop a fence. In,
It'd be
third
funny though to be
episode.
like wheelchair black. I was thinking going a little deeper actually.
true.
Wheelchair black lesbian. We could talk about her IQ. We could have a discussion about her IQ.
Deaf, dumb, and
Think
blind.
about an IQ about 67.
Yeah.
Urgent.
Let's just make it a
Stephen Hawking.
goldfish. Let's just put a dead fish in a fucking chair.
Wait, her arms work? No.
That actually would be wild. That would be.
Just a Zordon head.
Yeah, well, let's make it more downtrodden.
It'd be like Twin Peaks.
Can we get a black lesbian on a ventilator in a coma?
Make her the main character. Make her the Fonzarelli. Make her the cool. They're like, whoa, she's the coolest person ever.
There's just like two cops being racist around her
Yeah.
the whole time. I'm gonna unplug this thing.
Get her. Yeah, every show. I mean, maybe I'm not getting better at it. I'm fully accustomed.
Yeah.
Just like,
Oh my
Well, because you
God.
start to get to a place where you're like, well, I can't let this ruin this.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I won't be able to watch.
there's not one thing you can watch.
Yeah.
It's the new normal.
It is the new normal.
True, Sean. You old young
Get with
kids who
it
teach
or
us
get
old
lost.
dogs about the new normal. We're too
Yeah,
locked
help
in
us
our
out,
ways.
dude. Because
We
I'm
like having fun and personal freedoms,
Yeah. That's all I like.
sovereignty over my body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I got fired up because that panda movie, that red panda, the Pixar one where they turn into a panda.
Was it with Kung Fu Panda?
No, it's a little girl who turns into like a red panda.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah.
I like red pandas.
I
Better
know.
than horses. I
Yeah.
think we did list them as better than
Yeah.
It was
horses.
kind of an all right movie, but the dubbing like of the mouths was all off because they like did it in Mandarin as like the
Oh.
main language. And I was like, I don't
Crap.
like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
switch that up.
Yeah. Or actually, it wasn't Mandarin. It was actually they took a shot at the Chinese, I think, because they did it in like whatever the Hong Kong people
like
speak.
Oh, well, that's
traditional-
actually sick.
Yeah.
I like
It was
that.
it was a bit of a middle finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they also they were like Canadian. Everyone was Canadian.
Well,
That bothered
there's a
me.
strong link between those two
Yeah,
countries.
two allies, China and
Strong
Canada.
allies. dude.
Hong Kong and Canada.
Ruthless
Those
despots.
are the Axis
China
powers.
and Canada.
Yeah.
I never heard. What's it called?
Sounds like you made
Yeah,
this
why
up.
the fuck are
It's
you
called
watching
like
this?
Big Red.
Why were you
What?
watching this?
Oh,
Red.
Seeing Red?
Yeah,
I haven't
something like
clicked
that.
that. Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
clicked
Why
that.
were you watching this?
I
Like, Matt
did,
has a kid. What are you doing watching these?
because sometimes those Pixar movies, they're
Yeah,
really
Those
good.
pictures can be pretty good.
Pictures are pretty good.
They are actually good.
Yeah,
I'd
they're
like to
like-
attack you right now for watching cartoons, but those are pretty good.
Did you see
They
the one
get
with
me
the
every
guy
time.
who plays like the jazz
Soul.
Yeah.
Soul.
soul? Yeah, it's
That's a great
fucking-
one.
Yeah,
Again,
That's
though,
so
they were
good.
like, let's make a black one. I don't know,
Yeah.
jazz.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, did you watch? Have you watched I'm sure you haven't, but the original Peter Pan animated movie? A lot of the
as a
old
boy,
Disney
I
movies
did.
have a disclaimer about like stereotypes and racism.
What?
So I'm watching the Peter Pan and I go, Jesus fucking Christ.
oh, they
dude.
include those now?
You know, they have like it's rather than getting rid of this movie, we can all learn from it. Which, by the way, they're
Viewer discretion is
about
advised.
Dallas, but they're like rather than getting rid of this movie, we're gonna like show it so we can all spark a dialogue, dude. And I was like, Peter Pan, what the fuck, dude? They have the Native Americans. It's the funny. It's like they go in. I'm like, okay, so they had whatever, dude. They were just like, the savages aren't the brightest people, but they're pretty crafty in other ways. And it's like, Dude,
Whoa.
they have a whole song called "What Makes a Red Man Red." It's like how, dude. It's the crazy.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, what
Was
makes a red?
yeah.
So I was watching, like, holy fuck, I forgot all about this. But yeah, dude, it was pretty wild. It's like,
Dude.
how do you say how? And he's like, oh, dude, it's crazy. We've been fighting white man long time, and they all come in. It's like, it's pretty wild.
What was he doing with the Native Americans?
They just were at Never Neverland.
Oh,
They would go
They were
back and
just
forth.
They were getting pushed off Never Neverland. Couldn't even secure Never Neverland. The Lost Boys were fucking
that
them
was
up.
the Alamo.
Rufio was beating their ass. Yeah, they would get wild. They had the fucking crows and Dumbo. Remember that? They were just
yeah.
the blackest dudes ever.
The Jungle Book was
Wasn't that-
pretty.
I
wasn't
remember
that
that
Dumbo?
being fun.
I think so. The Jungle
Yeah.
Book came under a lot of heat.
I bet.
That was talking jazz. You want to talk jazz? They had a lot of jazz, man. They had a lot of jazz in the jungle. That was. I think that's what one of the things that came under heat for.
Dude, I was reading Vonnegut's Breakfast of Champions, and he was going pretty hard in the paint too.
He can go hard.
Yeah, he was saying some wild
Yeah.
stuff. He was just littered with ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's wow. And I haven't heard anyone complain about it.
He's pretty woke.
Yeah.
He talks about like reversing atomic bombs and stuff.
Yeah. But
That's
Those
what
are
was
cool.
fucking me up about Blood Meridian.
What?
He's tossing ends. And then I looked it up and I was like, I figured the book was from like the 40s.
now
Where was it from?
Blood Meridian? That was recent,
it's
dude.
like 2006.
Oh,
or something
yeah.
like
I mean,
that.
he was
It's like a
depicting.
recent book.
I didn't remember. They were saying the N word in that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, they were depicting the most brutal.
I know, but he
Yeah.
was also saying it like not in quotes, like the writing.
Oh
He would
yeah.
like say it. I'd be like, God damn,
Yeah, that was
this
crazy.
guy's
about
fired up. Then I looked
Vonnegut.
at I was like, this has to be from the 50s.
That's crazy.
No, it was
Yeah, that was what's
New.
crazy about the Vonnegut thing is that like
funny I
he
didn't
kept
notice.
he
Yeah.
kept waiting for him
Nice.
to kind of like
it's really good writing.
I was like, maybe I don't remember. I don't remember that.
Although I do remember the writing took a lot to get used to.
It's a dude. It's
I
a
had to
lot.
look up words
His
constantly.
prose was clunky.
Yeah.
really.
Well, it's just not. If you're
It's
dumb,
intentionally
fucking
clunky,
insane.
right?
no, you
It's
have to,
like-
if you were smarter, it'd be easier. Yeah, exactly. I would
Yeah.
have to be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Google it on
I had
my
it on
phone.
a Kindle, thank God. Just press the
Yeah,
word.
that's how I read it.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
Yeah.
how'd you read Infinite Jest? I was like, Kindle.
Yeah.
Every other word is like, what the fuck is that?
Sucks when you go back to a regular book though, and you try to touch the word.
Yeah,
Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Well, how
Yeah, I
about
kept
that?
waiting for him to buy it back, but he was just like, he was just talking about like the shitty neighborhoods in Midland City, and just like pretty unrelenting.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He kind of like there's hints that he's obviously
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, he was a woke guy.
Yeah.
He's a
it's-
socialist. Disgusting.
Yeah, he's pretty anti-war.
Guard dog, you
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 got
never
the
got into
business.
reading, did you?
I do a little reading. I read Cat's Cradle recently,
Look at that. You
That
got a
was
lot of
good.
Vonnegut boys.
Yeah.
and then I've been trying to read Grapes of Wrath because you told me
It's
to
the
read
best.
Steinbeck.
Yeah.
I'm like
Grapes of Wrath's
100
like the
pages
best
in
book.
right now.
Keep going.
Yeah, it's
I kind
good.
of put it on hold. I was reading it a lot when we were flying.
Oh yeah.
I like how they talk and it's sumping.
I gave up on reading, which
Something.
sucks.
Really?
Sumping.
If you try to do 3 pages a night, you'll get back in this way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
eventually, that's what I had to do with certain books. I'm like, I just want to finish it, and I would just do. I'm like, I'm just going to do 3 pages, and then sometimes you go, that's pretty interesting. You do like 10.
Also, sobriety helps too.
With reading?
Your brain's going
Definitely.
crazy.
Get home from a show at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to pick up a book.
yeah.
I push the limits of being stoned and trying to read, and it's just like, it literally is. Every sentence, you're like, that's pretty interesting. And you like go there, and you're like, what the hell was that whole paragraph?
You have to read it again.
Yeah, I do that sober.
What-
Just reread a paragraph fucking 10
Yeah.
times.
Yeah. When I'm high, I can't keep track of my own sentences.
Dude, I was out there walking to that coffee shop. I'm like, this is far.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah, I
even think I
forgot
was,
you're high as shit.
I didn't even think I was that high. I was walking. I'm like, this is way farther than I remembered. And I was like, every
It's
time,
2 blocks.
whenever I was in front for a second, I would like go to turn one way and I see you guys turn and be like, yep, this is not that way. But yeah, I felt fine. And then I got out into the world and I was like, fuck.
Yeah. That sun was blazing.
The hot one.
Sun was
so-
beating right
yeah.
on me. The
Guys,
sun
we're
was
going to have to
beating
pick
right
this
on me.
up. We're going to have to pick this up this
Let's
episode.
pick it up. We're going.
Let's go.
It's
We're
moving.
going to have to fire this up.
It's moving.
Go ahead, dog. Let's talk about your sex.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
How has that been going? You've been deep
It's been
dicking
good
anybody lately?
Yeah, I've been deep dicking my Habibi.
Oh, you beautiful queen.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice. Chris,
That's
how about
been
you?
fun.
You've been having some sex.
Now I've been off the ladies a little bit.
That's
You
good.
been off the pussy?
I've been Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
Really?
Bit of a
yeah,
hound, that boy.
yeah, dude. I went because
It's a hound.
every couple years I slip into like a 6
Pussy
to 8
getting.
yeah 6 to 8 month period where I'm like just constantly swiping.
Girl
and I don't
crazy.
yeah,
You're girl crazy.
yeah, and it like
Looking for
consumes me, and it's
Yeah,
all I'm
it'll-
thinking about.
it'll
And then
do it.
like I come out of that 6 or 8 months, and I'm a shell of a human being.
Yeah.
I haven't had a thought. I haven't like read anything or watched anything or like
Yeah.
had an idea. It's like it's the worst feeling in the world, and it's like it makes me like I do get a little like I hate women a little bit. I start to be like they're a fucking problem.
You're the top OG.
Yeah,
Top G.
Yeah, I
Top
don't,
G.
yeah,
when you're in those,
What'd you
you do get catatonic. You
Yeah.
get very like
Oh, dude.
sleep till 3 p.m. Come out like, hey, it's like all right,
yeah.
you're a blast.
Yeah, and you start thinking
This
it's
is
like as
great.
long as I put some clothes on and I'm funny on stage, I still get something. I can still get
Tinder pussy hole. Getting a Tinder pussy hole is tough, dude.
It's
Especially
horrible.
when you pay and unlock the unlimited swipes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah.
and I go like that before I go to bed, and you wake up and you're like,
Yeah, the first thing you check.
you
Yeah.
see a match, it's just some lady who's like 39, just
Yeah.
fucking fat as hell.
Yeah.
Fine.
I know. The responses are nothing but pure garbage. And then there's one hot girl and you're like, hey, and then you try to say something like witty. And
Your
then
whole
immediately,
day, right.
immediately like cancel the
Yeah, dude.
transaction.
Your
Oh.
whole day revolves around that
Be
one
gone.
interaction. You're like, she's probably busy. I'm gonna play it cool right now. I'm not gonna. It
So maybe you
sucks.
should
Yeah.
see it. I should message her again something that I think is funny.
Yeah, 5 minutes
Oh,
later, you're
yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm not going to talk to her again. That was
Yeah.
stupid.
GIF, going with a GIF is pretty chilled. Like
GIFs
send like
are
a cool
chill,
GIF.
dude.
Yeah, you
Dude,
should
kinda
send her
fun.
like a gif of you waiting. She's gonna think
Yeah.
it's
To be
hot.
fair, I
It's a
was
skeleton
I was
next to
very-
a phone.
very
Homer
good
Simpson
about
in the bush.
very plain communications. I was still having the internal battle. I'm just like, no, but I would keep it light the whole time.
I used to hit IOYs to everybody. That used to be my move.
IOI.
Say I love you
IOY,
to people.
Hey, IOY.
I would just tell people, let's
Barely
hang out in real
How does
life.
that work?
It works sometimes because they're like, this guy clearly doesn't care about getting pussy at all.
Yeah.
And then sometimes they like you.
I like that.
But also, it was all like weird college girls. 'Cause I was in college.
Go
This
on.
is the old me.
Go on.
What about these college girls?
I used to.
What about these
I used to have
sweet,
dirty
sweet
sex
girls?
with the
You
co-eds
had dirty
back
sex?
in my day.
What?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
had
are
a
you
lot
a
of
freak?
sex.
Definitely.
No, I'm not a freak. I'm a
Dude.
meat and potatoes kind of guy.
You
but-
you
That's
like
what
to
a freak
portray
would
yourself.
say.
True.
You like to portray. You're like, oh no, I'm just.
What do you guys?
yeah,
What
What do you
just
say,
humble.
dirty
Me too.
talk wise?
When he gets in there, he's like,
Oh, I
oh,
can't.
wahoo!
Yeah, it's me. Yeah, I'm star mode. I'm invincible.
What's like stuff you say during sex?
I'm like embarrassed to say stuff. 'cause,
Yeah,
like, I
dude,
think
you
too
never
much
say,
Church
about
like-
it.
mouse, dude.
Do you announce when you're gonna come?
Yeah, you have to do
Yeah, I have
that.
to,
How do you
'cause that's
say that?
rude. I say I'm gonna come.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
yeah.
What do you say? What
You
do
don't
you
say
say?
like, oh fuck,
Fuck. Yeah, I say fuck. I'm gonna come.
Fuck,
Oh fuck! I'm gonna come. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Fuck,
be
what is
never
this?
Do you
Sometimes
hit him with a where do you want it?
No, it's always in the same
God.
place.
I hate Chris.
I hit him with the open up.
I feel like you see materialize 2 leather bracelets on his arm.
Where do you want it?
Where do you want it?
He's 50 Shades.
I've
You are 50 Shades, dude.
Where do you want?
said
Yeah,
that
let's
before.
start the conversation.
I've said that before.
Of course, anytime you say where do you want it, the worst is over sexed. Like, I'm gonna come. Where would you want me to like shit like that? They're just like I don't.
Into a fucking
anywhere,
vacuum, into
somewhere
a
else.
vacuum, into a paper shredder,
Yeah.
please.
Nowhere on me, please.
Where do you want it?
Ugh.
I
Yeah.
recently figured out a trick.
Are you guys always trying to work towards the face or no?
No,
Every time it's the face.
I never.
Really?
Yeah. And
Really?
I'm getting
She
too
knows
much
it?
information.
What?
It's TMI. I'm doing
True.
TMI.
Certainly was, but you said it. You dish out facials every time.
Fuck, dude.
This is what
And
porn's
you're gonna
done.
tell me I'm totally vanilla.
Yeah, I'm more of a meat
Is
and
that
potatoes
abnormal?
guy.
Dude, I
That's
come
very
into a
crazy.
fucking shirt.
Wild West.
Oh, now it's TMI.
That's TMI. This is what pornography's done to the younger generation. They
Does she-
think
does
that's
she
how
hit the
sex
deck?
ends.
She hit the deck as soon as
Oh,
you pull
yeah.
out?
She hits the deck, dude. Get low. She gets her eagle on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I respectfully bring up my dirty boxers and I like set my boxers on the nightstand, knowing I'm gonna grab them. and just squirt on my boxers.
Squirt.
Yeah.
Is the
I
return
figured out a trick though
formation.
for sex because now I like have been really, for the most part, off the pornog. So I'm saving up multiple days, and then when I have sex, I'm like I don't want to come too fast. So what I started doing is just like, not even like trying really hard to like focus on my arm, but I didn't realize when you have sex, all you do is think about your dick the entire time.
Yeah.
You're just like, fuck, my fucking dick feels so good. Oh fuck, this feels great on my dick.
I wish that's what I was thinking about.
What do you think about?
Everything else.
Yeah, I've been caught in a
Everything
hole.
else.
I got caught in a hole lately where she was like, "Is it okay?" Like, I guess I wasn't giving her the full
You weren't giving her the business.
business.
Yeah,
so she
dude.
was like, "Is it okay?" And I'm like, I got to a point where I was like, "Stop fucking saying
Yeah,
that."
definitely
'cause
don't
now
say
I
that.
can't
Yeah,
stop
dude, it's a
thinking
kiss
about
of
it.
death.
Oh, get ready. How old are you?
25.
Oh. Yeah,
Are you
get ready.
fapping on that?
No, I've been taking fapping off, but also
Okay,
This
well, what are you
TMI.
taking off from?
25 is where it's all downhill from here,
I
brother.
know, and it's TMI
Uphill.
again, but
Yeah.
I've been like not fapping and then saving my seed for my woman.
Yeah, that's what you should be doing. That's not
Yeah.
But
TMI.
then I've been getting really close to spilling inside of her, and I do not want that because then what if she has she
Neil
has
or
a
dad,
child?
bro.
I'm not ready to be a dad.
Yeah, you are.
No one's ready to be
What
a
else
dad.
are you going to do?
Produce podcasts.
You need to bring a kid
I
into
have
the
so many more
world.
podcasts to produce.
Dude, what I started doing is like I like put my cheek on her and just focus exclusively on how my cheek feels, and I like focus on
Jesus
different parts of
Christ.
my body. Dude, I had
Scary.
like a 5-day save up, lasted for longer than usual.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
that's
just-
the best.
and it
Wait,
wa-
your
it wasn't-
problem's going too quick.
Oh yeah, I'll
Yeah,
save
that's
up.
my
I'll save
problem
up.
lately,
On a
too.
Fucking
5-day
wish, dude.
With
Yeah,
no
yeah.
fap,
I wish that
normally
was
I'm
my
like
problem.
that, but with no fap, it's been getting
Are you no
dangerous.
fapping?
Yeah, when I'm home. Yeah. I don't whack off when I'm home.
How many days in a row are you talking? Like a 5-day?
Sex?
A 5? You know, no, I'm talking about how many days in a row? Every single day, obviously, bro. Like,
What do you want me to say? No, it's not every day.
how many days do you save it up?
Just when I'm home, I don't.
But then you're releasing seed though.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But like
Oh,
leading
oh.
up to the event, leading up to the big
It
show,
was probably like 2 days.
that'll
in
do,
between.
dude. If you do like a 5 or 7 dayer, you're
Lord
gonna
have mercy.
squirt, dude.
Yeah.
You're gonna
I'm gonna
squirt.
cream my jeans.
You think that? And then cream your jeans a little,
True, that would be nice.
or don't. You know what I mean? It doesn't
Yeah, I
really
don't
matter.
care
That's the
enough.
other thing too. I don't care either at all
Yeah.
if I finish too fast. So I've been like,
No, yeah, that'd be good.
but it's
I'm a
cheek.
big finishing fast. I think is cool.
It is cool.
It is.
Yeah.
Consider me Miles Davis.
It is like yeah. Finishing fast every once in a while fucking rules.
I might get into not getting hard though. Finishing fast has been tight, but I want to get. I want to explore not getting hard. I did it once.
I'll teach you.
I
I'll
did
teach
it
you the
once.
ways.
Yeah,
I did it once, dude. It's a mind fuck.
I
As
can
soon as they-
show you the world of flaccid sex.
Yeah.
You pinch the bottom, so
You
the
gotta
top works.
Just throw it in. See what happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels better.
Yeah.
Flaccid?
Yeah, you get a
Probably.
flaccid in
Yeah, it's
there.
like
Feeling it
veal. It's
come
like
to
eating
life?
veal.
Yeah, it feels good.
Veal, dude. Girls love it.
Girls can't get enough of you drunkenly tossing your flaccid dong in there and not being able to pull out too far. So you just,
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah, it's
You gotta
good. It's
slowly
It's like a chapter of
increase the-
Angela's Ash.
It's very good. They love it, and they just lay there the whole time. Just
Powerful.
what are you doing?
To be fair,
man?
that's definitely how Dick Cheney had sex.
Yeah,
Powerful as hell.
it's how a lot of powerful
Left the
men do
State
it.
Department, a little bit of whiskey, comes home. He's like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like coming. Turn on the news.
Yeah, you wonder if those guys get fucking rough and rowdy. They're hitting it from different angles.
Yeah, dude.
You think? Any of them?
Those politicians,
Yeah.
dude. I
Yeah,
mean,
they're fucking children.
not to put smut on
Your people.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez.
Oh,
She's probably getting dogged, bro.
the dick.
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
think so. Have you seen
The
her
team?
husband?
The squad.
The
What do they call it?
squad's
The
definitely
squad.
fucking like crazy.
You think so?
Yes,
Yeah, dude.
they're all about like being kick-ass empowered women.
They're cheating
They're
on
the
their
biggest
liberal.
whores possible.
They're cheating on their liberal husbands. They have like literal.
They
They,
all
have like
have
literal
cucks.
sweater
Yes.
wearing NPR husbands, and
They're
they're going
allies.
out.
You think
Yeah,
they're in
no
open
more.
relationships?
Fucking her brother, dude.
Yeah,
Oh.
It's actually the hottest.
that's hot.
It's the hottest shit ever.
What?
Hijab's and stepbrother. Come on.
Oh,
Damn.
Really?
Yeah, that's why. Remember, Trump called her out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
What
married-
was the verdict on that?
It was, of course, Scopes looked it up and was like, not true. And then in the paragraph, it's like, it actually could probably be true. She married her husband for citizenship, or I get over it.
her brother for
Her
citizenship.
brother, yeah. Allegedly. I don't know. The last thing I want is the
So
squad
she did
coming
marry
down.
her brother.
What if the squad
for
walked in
citizenship.
right now and the four of us got topped
It's
off?
like, it's like oh, dude, if they would.
I want the thick one. There's a chubby one in there.
The black lady. What's her?
No, there's a.
It's fucked up. You'd assume that.
No, there was a.
Could have sworn it's like
I
a
don't know if she's
Hispanic
fully
woman.
black. Yeah.
Are we talking about the View? Are we sure we're not talking about
Yeah.
that? It's just the
Wolfie?
View. But yeah,
I'd go
dude,
Omar. I'd go Omar
they're
for
visiting,
Amy Omar's
they're visiting
pretty.
like
Yeah,
Middle
I like-
Eastern
Actually,
countries.
AOC is pretty.
Ocasio-Cortez.
You were right. There is a
She's the
thick
prettiest.
type. Chris, you were right about
Boricua.
there's two thick types.
Damn.
The curvy type.
They're
Are
actually
any-
not that thick types.
Let me see the squad. Let me see who
Paul.
I'd.
Think of them coming in
I actually
fucking
don't even know who's on the
furrowed
squad.
brows, just like, what are you doing? Is this an alt-right
Yeah, I see-
podcast?
Oh my
We're gonna
God.
teach you a lesson.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd be
see
so
Shane?
fucking hot.
You cannot look, Sean. You pop.
Okay.
Here's
Yeah,
some
the
of the
squad's
squad.
pretty hot.
I like
Squad
that.
will get you.
Squad
Ilya
is.
Omar is a pretty lady.
There'll be a
She
morning
looks like
talk
a
show
Chiquita
in
Banana
10
lady.
years.
What did you just say?
She looks like the lady for Chiquita Bananas.
Who?
With
Sorry,
the hat.
apologize.
I'm sorry.
You can't say that about the squad. You can't say Ilya Omar married her husband or married her brother and looks like the Chiquita Banana lady.
Okay,
and that
sorry.
you'd like her to come in the room and give you head.
Okay, sorry.
The
Chiquita
fuck's the
Banana
matter with
Lady, it
you?
was hot.
Yeah, she was.
Ilya Omar and AOC are fucking hot.
Yeah.
I know that's not groundbreaking, but
No, she's
it's-
from the Bronx.
It needs to be said. I
It
was
does
trying.
need to
Has
be
anyone
said.
charted AOC's like net worth?
I
I'd
don't
be curious to
know.
see what her net worth is.
she's
right
probably
now.
stacking bread, giving speeches and shit.
Is that what it is?
The black lady shaved her head, or they got a new one.
Let me say. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
The squad is having so much fun. That's what I like about them the most. They're just fun.
Do you think they actually have fun and hang out with each other? That sucks, dude.
Do I think they have fun and hang out? Probably. Look at her. Just giving you the business, dude.
I bet it's a bit tense between the squad. If I were to be a
I
fly on the
would
wall,
definitely guess that.
I think
the
their
squad is
friendship might be a
tense.
bit of a fiction. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think there might be. They might all
Yeah.
be power
There's some
thirsty,
infighting.
demonic
cams.
bitches.
Yeah, who's the star
yeah.
of the group? Like
Big time
AOC
gals.
coming out
Yeah.
and being like, I'm actually more
Ilya
fucking.
Omar.
Ilya Omar's got to say some anti-Israel shit.
Yeah.
What's the most powerful group of women?
most the squad.
The squad.
Or
squad
just
is-
Hillary Clinton herself.
and Nancy Pelosi.
I'm talking about some longevity, some like what's a lady group dynasty?
Girl Scouts.
UConn basketball.
True.
UConn women's basketball.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's not
There's
many.
pretty heavy rotation in college basketball. I'm talking about
Yeah.
a group that's stuck together.
Kick ass.
They
lady.
Yeah.
can't. They cannot stick together. They're not. They
They
don't have
always
friends.
fall apart.
Women
Why-
can't have friends.
Yeah.
They turn on each other. They
Why?
do.
Why
Well,
is
they're very
that?
nest oriented, and they start comparing nests, and it all fucking breaks down.
They start stealing other people's twigs, branches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
the stab. He get the stab.
Or they just destroy it.
That's how you know I'm
destroy
funny. I just do movie quotes. Consider me Miles Davis.
it. That was funny.
I get the stab. He get the stab. I get the step.
What's funny is I don't know any of the
Borat
movie
rules.
quotes, so I'm like hilarious.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah,
This
it's
guy's
Brilliant.
awesome.
Like, you just come up with that?
Yeah, I should watch Borat again. That was pretty good. I saw a
Very
clip of
nice.
Ali G. When you ever see Ali G when he goes to the farm?
Yeah,
It's one of the
that
best.
was the funniest.
It's the funniest fucking thing on earth.
He
This
talks
guy,
about veterinarians.
George Washington. He's like, no, I'm a veteran and a veterinarian. He's
Yeah.
like, mate, you're fucking me up. Which
Yeah.
one are you? And then a rooster comes out and it's got feathers on its legs. He's like, what is that? Why is him wearing that? He's like, that's how this is what he was made to be. The guy's so mad.
dude, that is
When he walks away, the guy's just like, fuck.
That's one of the
His name's
funniest.
George Washington. He's like, what's your name? He's like, I'm George Washington. He's like, what? He's like, so this is a zoo. He's like, where are all the hippopotamuses? And he's like, it's not a zoo. It's a farm.
I'm saying I'm a veterinarian. All respect, so you served in war. It's like, no.
Yeah. But he was also
I know
a
he was-
veteran.
I'm a veteran and a veterinarian. Yo. Whenever he breaks into a story about his mate, Dangerous Dave, he's like, I'm mate, Dangerous Dave. Yeah, Ali G was the funniest
Ali
shit
G was
ever.
so fun.
Big
Dude,
up.
just having fucking, he's like, do the animals ever fake sick so they get out of work? And he's like, no. No. He's so upset.
The Bruno on Ali G was
Bruno,
funny too.
when he goes to Alabama.
Oh yeah.
Dude, now that being gay is the new coolest thing. I'm here in the gayest state in America, Alabama. He goes to a football game and is
He
dancing.
was ahead of his time.
Yeah, he was awesome. Trump Dog sussed him out immediately.
He did.
He came in and tried to fuck with Trump.
was the
and
ice
Trump was
cream
like,
glove.
get this fucking guy
It
out
was
of
the
here.
ice cream glove.
Yeah,
Fuck
ice cream
outta
glove was a great idea. Yeah, they got my man. They got Ron Paul though. I was
Yeah.
fucked when they got Ron Paul.
Oh yeah, what did they do with
Bruno,
him?
he put a hit on him. He's queer in blazes.
Oh yeah.
Ron Paul was in Acapulco, bro.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was an
I always get him confused with Rand Paul.
That's his son.
What?
Yeah.
Rand Paul's Ron Paul's son?
Yeah.
Rand Paul's a lot smoother.
Oh, I didn't even
He's a
realize
medical
that's
doctor.
definitely named after Ayn Rand.
Definitely.
Ah,
Never
really?
even put that together.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's basically he named his son John Galt.
Yeah.
R.L. Stein.
Yeah. I never
Ron
realized
Paul.
that. Fuck. I liked Ron Paul a lot.
Nah, he's gay.
No.
Yep.
You're gay.
No. Ron Paul stinks.
Why?
Because he lives in a fantasy world and he's an old
Yeah, but
bumbling
you like
idiot.
Bernie Sanders. He doesn't.
What?
Bernie Sanders. You heard exactly what I said. Don't try to buy time.
He doesn't like Bernie Sanders, I do.
What? No. We've had this argument. I was like, he's the right's Bernie Sanders.
Ron Paul.
Yeah.
I feel like Bernie Sanders is more
Bernie Sanders had more success
practical than
because you agree with him more.
No, I think he's genuinely like a more reasonable
Maybe.
dude.
I think we're going full
That's what I think.
decentralized soon enough.
Decentralized.
Like centralized government.
What do you mean?
One world government.
I don't know. I just feel like they won't have like a stranglehold. I think they will figure out how to vote through technology. Like not real time, but it'll be just
Yeah.
like, do you
Yeah,
want
yeah.
X? Here's like a bunch of things. How
Just
do you
no
want it to go?
Congress, no anything. Just
Or
like,
we're going to be under complete control.
I have a feeling those people are never going to give up
nightmare.
being in Congress.
Yeah.
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 I can't believe how fucking old these people are.
It's fucking unbelievable,
How do you
dude.
do how? Why don't people just be
How is
like,
there not
whatever,
one
Little
fucking
thing called
40-year-old?
adrenochrome.
Yeah.
I know.
How is there not one normal dude coming up and being like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
This
That's
guy's
what I'm-
fucking 80.
Yeah.
Well, dude, I think you get like sussed out and let up and let in. They
Yeah,
can
there's-
they can put a kibosh on people.
I mean,
so
Bernie-
fucking-
yeah.
Bernie.
Yeah,
They were
literally.
just like, no, he's not winning.
Yeah, they
He
talked
won.
about in that
Yeah.
book. They talk about the whatchamacallit, Dick Cheney's daughter is out with the Prince of Jordan or the King of Jordan. The King of Jordan.
She just lost.
Did she?
Yeah.
The King of Jordan's like. There's someone asked like how have the lives of women, American journalists, like have the lives of women improved under the like American, like whatever while they came into Iraq occupation, and the guy was like, no, they've gotten like way worse. Like you guys
Yeah.
took out a secular regime, now we have like Islamic autocrats, and then like he's like after the thing, Liz Cheney,
Yeah.
whatever her name is, she was like
Liz. Yeah. Job. Was it Lynn Cheney as his wife?
maybe
Liz Cheney.
his daughter came up, went to the King of Jordan, and was like, yo, you should probably avoid contradicting the White House official statements, and just walked away. It was like, and he was like, maybe she was like kidding and fucking around, but or
Yeah.
like, I couldn't tell. But basically being like, shut the fuck up, dude. Don't
Well,
eat there.
I don't mind that.
How is Jordan?
Why?
I don't mind America going around and be
Going
like,
around
yo,
be like-
shut up.
Well, according to this book, they seem to be right about the invasion. Like, dude, please don't invade Iraq. It's gonna be a fucking multi-year nightmare. But also,
yeah,
America's
but then
probably
they
like-
wouldn't make all that money
They made a lot.
selling weapons.
I would
and
love to
contracts.
know. I would like to know. Like, did you guys make a bunch of oil, or did you guys like take a bunch of oil? Like, at least show the oil. At least be like, yeah, guys, we kind of made up a lie, but we did get a fuck ton of oil.
I think they did. I think it was like, yeah. Do you ever see Syriana?
Mm-mm.
It's like kind of a movie just about that,
Yeah.
where it's like
That's not with who's
Matt
the main
Damon.
guy? Yeah,
Matt Damon.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a sequel to Columbiana?
No.
I
Is that a
love
real
those
movie?
movies.
What's Colombiana?
Female assassin movies.
Holy
No,
shit,
I
that's
haven't
nice.
seen that.
Hot as hell.
Ay,
They're
caramba.
fucking.
Just
Tomb Raider was
Colombian
good, but-
chicks?
There's a movie called Columbiana about like a Colombian hot hitwoman. Excuse me.
Really?
Mexican
Yeah.
Hey,
Tomb
woman,
Raider.
pardon me.
Excuse me. Hitwoman.
Don't want to disrespect the murderer.
Yeah, that's a genre. Salt. Angelina Jolie. Angelina
Yeah,
Jolie
true.
basically
I like
plays
Atomic Blonde.
That
You
was
ever see
Atomic
that? It
Blonde.
was
No.
Charlize Theron was doing it.
No.
She was a kick-ass. She was basically John Wick.
Fuck. Yeah,
pretty
the female
kick-ass.
John Wick movies.
Hannah
Yeah.
was pretty good too.
Hannah?
Hannah is like it's like Cyrose Reardon or whatever her name. She's like famous.
Source.
Something like that.
Saoirse or something. Right?
Yeah, whatever her name is.
Good podcast.
This is a good
It's
podcast.
podcast.
I ruined it, guys.
This is how
I'm
you know
sorry.
it's a good podcast. No, don't be that egotistical.
What happened?
I came in the
You're a narcissist.
Okay,
He
sorry.
sat in and was like, I ruined it. Sorry.
Yeah,
Dude,
true.
Get
I
over
ruined the
yourself.
vibe.
No, you didn't.
Thanks, guys.
It's not true at all.
Moving on.
It's not true at
Yeah.
all.
We should just keep naming actresses.
That
in
is a good
movies.
conversation. Like, what was that? What was that girl's name?
Yeah, was that
she's,
movie?
she's pretty.
And then like, that was pretty good. I like the Tonic Blonde.
Well, we're
Nice.
building up. We're building up to something.
Something's going to happen. This podcast, something's going to happen.
Hannah's a good one.
Yeah,
What
well,
is-
you were getting heated.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
talking about they bossed the movie, or they brought the oil back.
Oh, Syriana. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
it's just like they were replacing leaders that were like more friendly to the U.S., but it was mostly about just like that your companies would get access to certain plots
Yeah.
of land.
Okay.
These dudes always
to-
take over.
yeah.
These like guys rise up in these countries and are like, we're going to nationalize our resources and keep them.
Yeah.
And the U.S. is like, no, you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not happening.
In fact, we're going to let this mob torture you for
You
saying
need
that.
democracy.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
need some democracy.
Or they'd be like, well, we're gonna build you guys bridges, and they enter them into this fucked up business deal. They're like, you have to pay us back now,
Yeah,
and you're gonna
Yeah.
fall in. You're gonna
China's
fall into
hitting people with that right now.
Are they really?
Yeah, they were doing the Silk Road again. They're firing it up, and they're just destroying people with contracts that are like this port. They'll take a loan out to get it.
Yep.
The
Yep.
interest is retarded, and they're going to be like, well, now that port's ours.
Yeah.
And they're just going to, yeah.
I think allegedly America,
I
allegedly
don't want to put smut on
America
China.
withheld like a mosquito treatment to some country in Africa. I think it was Nigeria.
China did?
No,
Or we
America. They owed us they owed money. It might not have been America. It might have been like the whatever forum, whatever economic thing.
Yeah.
They were like supposed to pay back. They were like they had to pay back loans, and like they didn't pay them back. So like we're not giving them like the mosquito treatment, and like hundreds of thousands of kids died. They're just
Jesus
like, you gotta
Christ.
pay your debts, bro.
Yeah. What are we
Dang
supposed
it.
to do?
You gotta pay your
free,
debts.
free nets.
We built you a highway, dude.
Yeah, fucking nets are just growing on trees.
It was like a simple medicine you could take.
Yeah.
A shot maybe or something.
Just malaria
Yeah,
medication.
and they were like, tough tomatoes, guys.
yeah, what
Should have
ivermectin.
paid.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Horse medicine
Yeah,
for
Chris.
freaks and idiots.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
horse stuff.
Were you doubtful about ivermectin?
Yeah, isn't it? It's been doesn't do anything.
Obviously, it's been
It's
debunked.
good
The
for
media
you.
said it was bad.
Yeah,
Trump
yeah.
said it. It's obviously been debunked.
It's been debunked.
It's everyone knows.
I read the journals.
Yes.
The thing I was listening to a thing today talking about how truly almost nobody, as impassioned as everyone is about politics, like loses sleep or stays up at night. Everyone just like screams online. He's like goes to bed.
Dude, yeah.
No-
Well,
Nobody
everyone
gets
goes to
himself-
sleep like, I won.
Yeah.
Got him again. I am right.
But like, are people really losing sleep? Like, if Trump gets elected
No.
again, will people? I mean, there maybe are some people that like freak out, but for the most part, they're saying like, it's not like only thing people care about is truly their own problems, and like the problems of the country are just watched as like a show.
Yeah,
That You're
yeah.
just like, fuck. It's like a sport. You see them lose, you're like, God damn it! And you just like go to bed.
Rats.
Yeah, because the thing is, if you actually try to look into something,
Mm-hmm.
you inevitably get to a place where you're like, I have no idea what's
Yeah, there's
going
no.
on.
I get bored.
Everything's wrong.
I get bored. I once a year ago, I'm gonna start following world events, and I get The Economist, and my eyes turn stone. Bro. Just 5 minutes in, I'm like, wait, what happened in Sri Lanka? And I just turn and I go, fuck this.
Sri Lanka was
Yeah.
wilding out.
Were they really?
Yeah, recently.
I don't know anything about it. I'm telling you, I turned that first page, and Brittany's like, "Are you gonna read those?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna read those."
I love The Economist.
I don't read any of them.
Yeah, Sri Lanka did just wild out.
Did they?
Yeah, they took over the president's palace.
What?
Yeah, the boys were in there
Still in the
showering,
Capitol.
fucking taking shits. Yeah.
What the hell?
Fuck, that's got to rule.
Yeah, it must have been nice.
It's got to be tough to be like third world poor these days with the internet. Like you just like glimpse the internet, and you're like, "Dude, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Come on, this is bullshit."
Yeah.
You
Living
see
in
tits?
dirt and watching the top G
Oh.
get pussy.
The Top G got kicked off all
I
platforms.
know, he's banned.
Top
Oh
G.
yeah, you guys like that guy.
I never say I love the guy.
Tate.
All right, sorry. My bad.
And Tate's funny.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
He is
Top
funny.
G.
Yeah.
I checked in with Tate for a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, you guys like that guy. I didn't say that. All right.
I don't love him.
Yeah,
He's a curious. I follow him as a
Yeah,
curiosity.
but I'm saying you guys have been on him for a
yes,
while.
for sure. He's on
Yeah.
my radar. Top
Yeah,
G.
before he
You're
popped.
correct to say that Top G is a bit on my radar.
That's,
for a
Yeah.
Is that
while.
what he calls himself? Top,
The Top
G?
G.
The top G.
I just saw him talking to like Adriana Chachik for a little bit,
Oh, the porn.
Who?
The,
Yeah, yeah,
the
porn lady.
pornographer.
and they were having it was real.
Chi-chi.
Yeah, dude, it was It was high level stuff. They were going back and forth. Because Chachik is a
You're about to be into that world of the internet. It's gonna be you, the top G, Jesse Peterson,
Yeah, I know.
Chris O'Connor.
I know, dude. Yeah, Chachik and Andrew Tate. It was a back and forth.
What were they
It
going
was
on
a
about?
power struggle. What?
About like sluts? Like our
Well,
sluts
because
bad?
she's an alpha. She like fucks
She's
real
an alpha
good and is
female.
alpha female, and he thinks he's like top dog and
He's top
fucks
G.
real good as top G.
That's what happened.
So it was like he was hitting on her, she was hitting on him, but then they were backing on. Like it was real.
Oh my God, these people.
He was sitting there smoking a
Oh.
cigar.
yeah, he's the most
Yeah.
interesting man in the room for sure.
And she was
Oh.
like, he's like, I would fuck you so good. And she was like,
Yo.
I am the equivalent of like a peak athlete in terms of like I work out to fuck. So I'm not sure. You bring it.
Ew.
If you think you can bring it, you bring it.
These are the
It
biggest
was-
fucking losers of all time, dude.
I know. It was so funny.
I hate
work
this
out
shit.
to fuck.
Dude. It was
Oh
so
my
funny.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
and
actually
then he
yeah.
got caught. He started to get caught, and he started,
under her spell.
well, he started drowning a little bit. She was bringing the business, and
Put
then
the
he was
pussy
like,
on.
"We gotta cut. We gotta move on. Like, thanks for."
It is
yeah.
funny when they're saying like, well, they'll make a point. They'll be like, let's move on from that. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
They do
Yeah.
that in the old television interview. Some guy will make like a great point, and they're like, okay, so let's move on. It's like, you guys are talking about that for 20 fucking minutes.
yeah. She was too charismatic, and he had to.
Who is this woman?
Adriana
There's
Chechik.
no way you haven't seen this.
Yeah.
I'm
woman.
telling you,
I've
I've
never
never
heard of her
heard of this
name.
lady either.
She's a big star.
Adriana Chechik. How do you even
I
spell
don't
it?
even. I can't spell one thing.
CHECHIK.
Pervert.
What the?
She's
Chechik.
top
Oh,
dog.
there we go. Yeah, here we go.
She's
I've
top
never
bitch.
seen this woman in
Let's
my
see
life.
some. Oh, I didn't mean to go all the way that way. Let's see some images.
Wow, I've never whacked off this lady.
Never seen this lady. Yeah, she put
Oh,
Tate
it's-
under the spell.
It's,
Yeah, me neither.
she's definitely been performer
She
of the
looks like
year
a-
at least once.
She's been what? I could go toe to. I
She
could
seems
argue
nice. I
toe.
could fuck her so good, dude.
Bro, I'd
Dude.
fuck her. I'm like a fucking athlete, dude. I ran a mile today, so I could
Yeah.
fuck.
Dude, you'd pop so fast.
On her?
Yeah, you couldn't
Oh
handle it.
man, then she would definitely be the winner. You know, she made me come
Oh, you
fast.
got
What
me.
That
a-
would be funny if they ultimate surrendered
Yeah.
throughout that
You beat
episode.
me.
They got on each other.
Yeah, you wouldn't even get to the point where she could show you her high level moves.
I'd be fine with that. Like,
It
what
is,
you
it
showed
is
me.
funny though.
I can't stand the fact that these people argued like that.
Yeah, it's-
Girls can fall
you gotta
susceptible
watch
to
it.
that. There's a dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. He's shredded. He's a kickboxer, and he's like, I'm a bad boy. Fucking slut. He's definitely. Girls are like, he's hot.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not jealous. I'm territorial. That's his line.
What is
Fuck,
this?
that's so alpha,
Yeah.
dude.
This alpha
Yeah.
stuff.
What is this
He's
shit?
like, I don't like the word jealousy. I'm not jealous. I'm not like envious of what other people have. I just, what's mine is mine, and I won't let anyone else touch it.
He's basically a PUA.
Yeah, he's
He
Peaky
is.
Blinders.
He's
a peaky. He's the most interesting man in the room. He's
Yeah.
a Peaky Blinder.
Oh my god.
When does this start? When do you start becoming that person? When are you like, oh, that's me?
It's
That's fucking crazy
Oh, because
shit.
you build a huge following.
Yeah, but like when
no,
it
it starts all before that. Yeah,
he
It's
must
like,
have been a loser as
you
a
got to
kid.
join a pyramid scheme and
I
be like
think-
the only person who makes money from the pyramid scheme. And then you're off. Like you walk in, throw your keys on the table. Pyramid scheme is all about that.
Yeah.
You walk in, you put your car keys on the table. Everyone sees. It's all about like signaling and
Yeah, but I think he was one of those guys that was like
must have been a
tried the lib stuff for a little bit. at
Oh,
one
did he
point,
really?
And then I think he switched. I think so. I don't know for sure. I think he made like a hard switch to just like I'm not sure on
He's a
that.
kill
I
steam.
could be wrong. I
he's
could be way wrong.
he's London's most notorious gangster. What are you talking about? He and London Real. Was London Real also a gangster?
I don't know who that is.
He was an actual gangster.
I don't know. I could be. Oh no, he was a finance guy.
Yeah, I mean they're all like crypto.
London
dudes.
Real was
They're
a
all
finance
about-
guy.
Their number one thing is selling crypto to horny incels. That's their one thing because they're like, how am I getting this much pussy? It's because of crypto, and a lot of people don't know. And then they like,
Dude, our economy is probably very much held up by horny podcast listeners.
Yeah.
The whole economy, their contribution to the GDP is probably
backbone.
crazy.
yeah,
They just spend all of their money. they get money, spend all of it.
yeah, they're filling the coffers of just other like fucking top G's, dude.
Yeah, true.
So he is a top G.
Yeah,
According to
But is he
self-described.
funny? It sounds like, is he mean to people and it's funny?
So it's
Is
Billy.
it like
showed-
the guy who died? The
Billy
black
was the
dude?
guy who got me into it.
Yeah,
Billy
Yeah, you guys,
showed,
I feel like you were talking about this like
Billy
a year or
showed
two
me a
ago.
clip of a guy being like, "You don't like seltzer water?" He just calls things gay. He's like, "It's kind of gay to not like bubbles in your water." Oh, I can't handle the bubbles. He's like, "Then you're a fucking loser."
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's kind of funny.
You would,
give
if
him
you
that.
heard this guy's voice though, if you would hate
Canadian,
it.
I think, right?
He's a weird Canadian,
Canadian?
British thing.
I
He
thought he
like-
was born in Chicago. I thought he lived in America, then moved to London,
Oh,
and
what's
then he
he-
lives in Romania.
I've
now.
avoided
He's in
everything about
Romania
this
now,
dude.
yeah.
his voice is.
It's
nails
kind of like
on-
JP. He
it
kind of
nails on
sounds
a
like
chalkboard.
It's
Jordan
funny
Peterson.
to watch. I get a kick out
It's
of watching
Tyrion
this.
Lannister, dude.
Yeah, there's
It's like a
also
fake
Oh,
British-
God, this guy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's top G.
Yo.
But if you
It's
watch
like
him,
every guy that smokes
if you watch
hookah
him more as
outside.
like kind of like I like to watch these guys as like curiosities.
Oh,
And
I would
study
watch
them.
this shit.
But it's like
Yeah.
it's I was saying before, it's like they'll do a thing. He has a brother too, who will like he'll do videos about his brother, the top G, and be like, I mean, it's Andrew fucking Tate, and then it'll cut to his brother like on a speedboat, and like, of course she fucked
Whoa,
him.
Tate's jacked
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
He's a
He would
kickboxer,
definitely
bro.
beat the fuck out of me.
Chechik was complimenting his muscles.
Check
Top
was
G.
complimenting his muscles.
Yeah.
Wow, Jake Paul wants to fight him.
They want to fight. That's
Oh, it'd be so sick.
dude.
Yeah.
It would just be the two most unliked corners
I
of the
would
internet.
for
coming
real
at
be.
each
I
other.
think I'd be cheering for.
Paul.
Yeah,
I was trying to sing
Yeah.
Paul's praises with the wrestling or the pro
He was
wrestling. I was like,
incredible.
bro, it was
Yeah.
I-
that's
well,
his
that's
brother.
the other Paul, though.
oh, okay.
Well, he was
I
incredible.
just combine them. Any internet brothers are one
That
energy.
was Logan Paul, and he was like actually
Wait, so
really.
Jake Paul boxes and,
And Andrew
Logan
Tate
Paul.
kinda looks
Logan
like
Paul
John
boxes too. Logan Paul boxed Floyd Mayweather.
Oh, Jean Paul.
But Jake Paul boxes too?
Yes.
Who's the wrestler?
Logan Paul.
That's
he
Logan
also
Paul.
Is
wrestled.
there three Paul brothers?
No, it's
Only
just Jake
Dukes.
and Logan. Both of them box. Logan also did WWE.
Who's the guy on Impulsive that's always you're sober?
Logan.
That's Logan.
That guy who's a wrestler?
He's the wrestler.
What the fuck? How old is
Yeah.
that guy?
They're young, right?
Yeah, they're probably late 20s.
He's
at
the one
this
who did the
point.
Japanese suicide video too.
Yeah.
What, Suicide
Yeah.
Forest?
That was Logan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
See, Logan's the older guy.
Logan got famous first, doing all the YouTube stuff.
Got you.
Got into boxing, and now he does wrestling.
But Jake's also a boxer.
Jake's a boxer.
Dude, I thought,
Jake's
they
the
I thought
guy
they were
that
both
beat-
were the same guy for a while.
Jake's the
Really?
guy
I mean,
that
they
beats everybody.
they look similar.
Yeah.
They both do the same shit.
He doesn't have another brother on his show.
He has
Maybe.
other bros.
Maybe
But
not.
it's just those two.
Those
They're
two
like
are
the
the
famous
brothers.
ones.
They're
Yeah.
the most impulsive out of the
They're
bunch.
totally impulsive.
They're totally impulsive.
But
problem
his
child.
wrestling was fucking sick.
Dude.
That highlight video of him doing like flips and shit.
You got to give credit where it's due.
Fucking right.
It was like, okay, one frog splash. By the 10th one, I'm like, dude, this
Dude,
guy
it's
might
one
be
match,
the best
dude.
wrestler. He might be the best
He was
wrestler.
doing flips. He did off the top ropes onto a guy on the announcer's table.
Yeah,
It was
I saw
literally
that.
better than
Incredible.
the Edge was probably the best like turnbuckle wrestler I knew.
You think?
I thought he was better than the Edge. I'm not trying to lie. Maybe just long blonde hair. I fall for it every time there's a wrestler.
It's cool to see a guy soaring through the air with long blonde hair.
Dude, I'm telling you, I was like, I was like genuinely astounded at some of the things
Yeah.
he was doing wrestling.
I
trying
saw
to say
just
this-
like a 20-second.
Yeah, it was a
and
clip
it was
thing,
fucking
yeah.
unbelievable.
I was saying to Sid and Butterly, and they're like, "Fuck that guy." I'm like, "No, I'm telling you, like, yeah." I'm
Why'd
not-
they say fuck him?
well, they're just kind of like, "Fuck that!" Like, no way he's good at wrestling. I'm like, "Nah, dude." Like,
He's really
they're
good.
like they've like kind of amassed like Kardashian level type fame. It's very
Yeah.
easy to
Certainly.
hate. But I was like, dudes, I get it. However, that dude wrestling,
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's fucking it was shocking
Yeah.
all. It was shocking all. I
Who's
saw
in
that and I
eyes?
just went,
Yeah.
that's seriously fucking awesome.
Chechik should sleep with both of them and then decide who's victorious.
The brothers,
Yeah. No,
The Paul bros.
the winner of
Paul's
Tate.
versus
G.
Tate
I don't
versus
think Tate's
Paul.
going to be around much longer.
You don't think so?
He had a pretty meteoric rise. I think everyone's going to get a hold of this guy and be
That's
like,
what Paul. He got banned off of every single social media platform.
which actually made me want to look him up. Second he got banned, I was like, what did he say?
He said basketball was gay. That was one of
Awesome.
the, but most of it, yeah, he's like, basketball's gay. I don't watch it. And then they're like, "What? Explain." He's like, "It's just gay." They got him
Alright,
banned.
so you keep telling me the cool shit
Yeah,
he's
it's
doing.
like-
Good point.
But then he'll do like 90 message threads about how women are whores and you should like cheat on every woman you date.
Yeah, he really doesn't
Yeah,
like
he's a big
ladies.
thing.
He
We're
got
like-
kicked off the internet for his anti-woman stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
And I
doesn't
think
like.
he also
But
there's
every
a
single female on Twitter that's like Twitter famous is all it is
whore.
I'm a whore.
Yeah. And he was like, if they can be whores, like they can have an OnlyFans, but they're your property, so they have to give you 100% of
Yeah.
their
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you gotta pimp out your lady.
He is a top G.
See?
All right, I'm coming around, dude. I was wrong.
He's a
You gotta
pimp.
give me something. Like, I'm not trying to trash this guy. I've never heard
No,
of him.
I know.
I've heard of him.
Well,
I never.
anyone, nobody ever wants to voice support for the manosphere because it is like
Oh,
the
yeah,
badly
it's a
saddest
manosphere.
corner of the internet.
It's fucking crazy.
It's just like a dude in a beanie being like, I've studied martial arts for 4 months, and yeah, it is interesting. If a dude's not funny at all, they're just like, whoa.
But when he's calling stuff gay, like if they're like, you don't like basketball, and he's like, it's gay. Is
Yeah.
he being? Is he intentionally being funny, or is
I
he?
think so. I think he understands what's funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Calling people who don't like sparkling water pussies because they're scared of the bubbles is like,
It has to be funny.
He's a
You have
denizen.
to be funny.
He's a denizen of the internet. He knows. Yeah,
yeah, he is.
he knows
But
what works.
now he's and being that. I think now he's going. I'm taking time off yet. Like they got him on dead to rights on so much shit. Probably I didn't read through what it was, but it's probably
Yeah.
him. It's like women are disgusting, filthy whores, like nonstop.
Yeah, but
Dude,
you can. He
his
should.
brother has formed a stable of OnlyFans girls, and he takes all their money.
That's their fucking. That's like when you hear
No,
about.
I know.
I know. But with the
I think it's
who was the one? The Alex Mack
he's
lady.
a pirate ship, dude. He's
a
a
pirate
Jolly
ship.
Roger.
What was the
And
call?
nothing gets the dudes.
Nexium.
What?
They were like, we were sex trafficked. It's like, you're a fucking 42-year-old woman
yeah,
packed into a
yeah,
Toyota
yeah.
Camry like a dumbass and had a picture of your pussy. It's like, you were sex trafficked, you bitch. I saw that, like, you sex trafficked.
You bitch. Yes. Yes,
On
man.
the top G, dude.
Yes. You might be the top G.
That would piss me off. Like, I was sex trafficked. It's like, nobody wants to sex traffic your ass besides one dumbass dude who owns a cult in Syracuse.
I mean, think about it.
You're like a commodity. Like, oh, shit. Like, the Russian cartels aren't bringing over, like, 42-year-old
Yeah.
women.
And it's the perfect. I mean, it is the perfect angle. I mean, nothing gets the manosphere more hyped than the idea of plundering OnlyFans.
Oh, I mean, dude, that's the fuck. That's right. He's a Robin Hood.
He is. He is Robin Hood, dude.
But yeah, they talked about how that's kind of the thing they're worried about. They're saying he was taking like the horniest, most disillusioned dudes and like training them. Just like they were saying he
Yeah,
was.
but
Like
is he training them to do anything bad or just cheat?
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
like,
know. That I don't know. There's a business side of it. I think he has.
Yeah.
But then there's like
It's crypto and forming OnlyFans.
He's
Trap
he's
houses
mining.
or something,
Yeah.
whatever.
oh really? Is that what it
Content
is?
houses of OnlyFans. They were doing that.
It's like get
It's
a group
little
of girls, run their social media.
But that was what they were doing on that's cam girls. That's what they were doing already.
Yeah, I don't.
True. Yeah, I think. But his dating
I think
advice.
Beezer was in that business.
Yeah, he was. Beezer was a top
I
G
like the
for a while.
BZMZ.
Yeah, that's the
He called
origin.
him BZMZ. He gossips.
The Gossip King. dude.
Yo, fucking Wood was fucking being an asshole.
Oh my god.
No, that's Terminator.
Oh, that's so funny.
I think it's just three.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I was
my
doing
God.
yeah. Beeznator, dude. Yeah, come on, if you want to live, come with me. Oh man, I'm so excited for this fucking weekend, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna
Got
be.
the Okame and the
That'll
bees.
be nice.
The squad, dude.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
get
the
back
squad.
together.
That's the truth.
That's the squad.
The true squad's getting back together, and I'm excited for the wheels to fall off.
Oh
Dude,
my
I was
God.
just dying laughing talking to my girlfriend. We were talking about when fucking Beezer. We were talking about Beezer being BZMZ, which was
Yeah.
making us laugh.
It's so funny.
Because she rode up from Philly to New York with him.
Mhm.
She was like, he fully hit me with the BZMZ the whole ride. And then we were laughing about him and Tommy going at it.
Dude, they're
And the
mortal,
cockroach, the
mortal
fucking
enemies.
T-Bone.
T-Bone the cockroach.
T-Bone. He was like, yeah, whatever, T-Bone. Fucking cockroach. It was just like, whoa.
Oh,
Dude,
It was the battle.
dude.
Yeah,
It
that's-
was the funniest fucking clash.
they're still. I mean, that's Mortal Kombat.
They'll never stop clashing.
Yeah, that's a full
Bees
clash.
and Kyla though unite to fight
Tommy?
T-Bone.
Cockroach ended talks though, right? It was
Cockroach
Bro,
was
it was
a
the
full
showstopper.
fucking knockout.
just
Tommy
silent.
fucking absolute knockout.
It was shocking
And then,
all. It was
I mean,
utter shocking.
he was in full fight everybody mode. Like he turned on me and Matt. He's like, "Oh, you two love this. You think it's so funny."
Oh, it's so bad. It got him.
Yeah.
Man.
And the only reason it got him is because he let it get him.
I
Because
know.
it's such a fucking normal. It's like, yeah, you fucking cockroach. I'd be like, what are you?
If
fucking
Tommy had flinched,
Cuban?
T-Bone. Yeah,
What are you
Tommy,
talking about?
If Tommy had flinched, it would
Cucaracha.
have been like T-Bone. But Tommy's like, whatever, you fucking cockroach. And it was just like, oh.
It was a counter.
Oh.
Tommy was a counter puncher.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
Catching
Yes.
an unwanted nickname.
when you're
Yeah,
trying to dish
yeah.
one out.
You might know
Yeah.
about that.
I mean,
The turd's good. Dr. Adolph Sponge is
Potato sponge is
good.
sick.
That's actually
Those are
kind of
two
sick.
good
The
ones.
turd,
coming
Dr.
around to
Adolf
the-
sponge. Those are good names.
yeah. Turd, I didn't
You've
spaz-
adopted it.
What? Yeah, well, there was, you know.
Turd was funny. On that dude.
There's only one way
Turd
out of the
was
dark.
funny. Turd was funny. Just to fucking walk out. Turd.
Oh, that first show after.
Fuck.
It hasn't been bad. It's never been like that again.
No,
it was
no,
just
no,
that
it really
first
was.
show.
Right after it was a volley of
Good
turds.
God, that was funny. Turd.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
very.
I wouldn't know if I like that. I might come out and go, don't call me
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Mm,
Well, the longer you resist,
True.
it's like a Chinese finger trap.
It really
Yeah.
is, man.
The harder you resist, the tighter it gets.
Yeah, as soon as people know, as soon as you show those
yeah,
signs.
exactly. That's what happened with Cockroach. As soon as he flinched.
The
Got
lights
called
came on.
Cockroach and was just immediately like,
Scattered, It fucking crushed him.
Yeah.
Well, there's no way you can't just let that sit. If you hit him with T-bone, you
Which
need to-
that was the best part is he thought he was like, I
He
got one.
Fucking had him.
I got
dude.
it loaded up. I'm going to get him with
I'm
T-Bone.
gonna call him this all weekend.
Yeah.
yeah.
And he just was like, yeah, whatever, you fucking cockroach. And I think also we laughed so hard that it just fucking,
Yeah, that
because it was such a fucking, I've never heard anyone call anyone else a cockroach. And I just fucking started, it's like a 1920s gangster.
Yeah.
It just made me laugh so fucking
Tommy's
hard.
top G.
He might be Tommy.
Tommy might be top G.
Yeah, I think he for sure is.
yeah.
I got to look into Andrew Tate now.
It's just like you watch it and
You
you're
like
like,
what you see?
I'm glad I'm not dumb enough to like fully fall into this.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny to watch.
Yeah.
Him, then there's Rollo Tomasi, Elliot Holst.
Is that the Australian? Who's the Australian you were showing me?
Was that Rollo? I don't think that guy's Australian. Rollo Tomasi.
No, who's the guy in Australia you wanted to meet?
Oh, he's not in the man. That's
That's
Spaniard.
not Manosphere?
Spanion's not Manosphere.
Spaniard.
Okay.
Spanion's actually definitely in real life
Just
the
cool.
top OG.
Yeah.
Yeah, he rules. He's a dude who's in jail forever and like got out and is just now like,
What did Andrew Tate do that he claims to be top G for?
He
dude.
just keeps it real.
So no, he actually he was like doing this thing where he was like, I'm like a top level like mafioso criminal. That was another thing he did. He was a kickboxer, which he was a kickboxer. Then he was just like, I'm up. Like when you're the top of like a criminal syndicate, like I am. Because they like raided his place at one point, and then he was like, they come in. He's like the top G, like me, meets the chief of police. We're shaking hands. You guys don't know about that.
Yeah, it's Tony
Just
Soprano.
yeah, he's a full fucking like international.
But he's just making that up.
I think he claimed
That
that
he was a criminal.
I googled him
Yeah,
before.
dude.
It said he was
there's
on
no
Big
way-
Brother, which I think
he
is
was
on
on
the
Big,
show,
that's how he
Brother.
broke
That's
out.
how he got famous.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he was on Big Brother, but he got kicked off of Big Brother.
I don't know. I
Why?
don't even
Look
know
up
what
why
that
he
is.
got kicked off of Big Brother for something.
Is it a
Being too
reality
real.
show?
It's a top. He was a top G, dude, all the way
True.
back then. I don't know why. I read it today. He got kicked off of Big Brother.
There's no way that gangsters go into streaming, do they?
No.
I think they do now.
Twitch
So
streaming.
true. They have podcasts.
There's
now.
like Mafia Guy podcasts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And they
I
just-
was skeptical about his.
I'm skeptical.
What do you get kicked off for?
he got kicked off for hitting a lady. There's a video
Oh,
of him
yeah.
hitting a lady with a belt.
He claimed it was
then he
consensual
says it's
sexual
consensual,
activity that
yeah.
got snipped out of context. Apparently, he was beating the shit out of a lady with a belt.
on Big Brother.
No,
No,
like I think he had his own private stock.
Yeah,
He's
like,
a guy who definitely
video
films
got
every
leaked.
sexual encounter. He
Oh
strikes
my
me as one of those
God.
guys
True,
who
he's got the
films every sexual
library.
encounter. That's the type of dude.
That's insane.
It's fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah, I gotta look
Look
into
me
this
in
guy.
the
This guy's
fucking eye.
scary.
He looks so lame.
He
Let me
does.
see. Oh yeah, he doesn't look like that. He shaved his head.
You know he's got the baldy though, because
He's
That was
got the
before.
shades.
that might have
I
been.
mean,
a-
after a sex tape of you beating the shit out of a lady, the belt comes out.
Yeah, you got to change.
Shave.
the
You gotta
look.
shave your
It's
head.
time to shave your head and
Switch
pretend
things
you
up.
were in
Maybe
the
grow a soul
mafia.
patch.
Soul patch.
Yeah, well, they tried to get me because I'm in the mafia. It's like, didn't you hit a woman?
She
I
wanted
mean, that's
it,
what
dude.
mafia guys do.
Yeah,
True,
they go
yeah.
on Big Brother.
Slap
and
them.
Hit chicks with
Gangster.
belts.
All right.
Yeah, let's roll.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank
Sign
you for
off.
listening.